Right. So last time, Stormlord's Wrath, you find yourself in the middle of a mutiny, which you decided to go through with. Turns out the captain had devoted himself to Talos the Stormlord during a particularly nasty storm a few weeks back, and ever since then, it seemed he was acting weird to the rest of the crew. Not going on any dangerous missions, kept around a certain area of the Sword Coast. It turns out he was doing dealings with some cult of Talos members. And that's why he was doing what he was doing. He was found out. He had an epic shoving battle on the on a ship as he sent air elementals after you, and you spent a lot of it in the water. But eventually, he was seemingly taken care of. He was thrown overboard, left behind. The first mate became the new captain, and she said, "I'll honor our prior agreement to take you to the Thunder Cliffs, which was a base of operations for the cult of Talos." And but she could see further on the horizon, there was another storm brewing. That's where we left off.
We had a long rest too, right?
Yep, we'll say you have a long rest.
Okay. I switched out some of my spells because I noticed I wasn't using any of these cool spells, and so I got other spells that I probably will use.
Clean up some of the
I just
dead
always
bodies.
forget spells.
In another
Some of the
game I'm
dead
playing a Paladin, and I was like, all right, I can change spells at a long rest. Oh, well, I'll have to do that next long rest, because I forgot.
I'm a sorcerer. I can't do that. I can only kind of finagle it if I want to level up.
So much easier.
And I'm just a blacksmith. I don't have spells.
No. Well, you have wings. You drank
No, I
some
don't.
Red Bull.
Can't brew a thing.
As a blacksmith without a spell, may I recommend that the next time you get a chance to, that you maybe get Fine Steed?
Or you can get a
You run
seed.
an anvil.
I can be a steed.
I could be your steed.
Don't give the viewers ideas.
Yeah.
Viewers, go ahead and make fan art of this. All the erotic fan art that you can think of.
As long as there's a
Wait, people,
crown.
wait. We have viewers?
I'm sure we
Of course
have,
we have viewers.
Hello, me in the future listening to this, trying to go to bed.
15 million people watching us.
Apologies for the dreams.
Introducing Matt Mercer.
Yay!
So, after the mutiny, the new captain, you think she would give, like, a burial at sea, or you think they would keep the bodies below deck somewhere where they just stink up the place?
They
I
would
believe
toss
it.
them over.
I believe it's burial at sea.
Burial at sea.
I don't even know if they would give the honor to this in this scenario.
I think
Oh,
only two of them died on the boat anyway.
I mean, they were killed by a traitorous captain. They weren't the bad guys.
Oh, then yes. There
Yeah.
would be something nice.
Most of them died being shoved overboard, though.
Yeah, so they're already gone.
It's a built-in burial at sea.
Well, yeah, they weren't
They-
just... Yeah. The
They,
problem
sink
was
one of
self-loving.
I would like to
They,
look on the horizon for the Wellerman. Is the Wellerman coming?
The water?
The Wellerman.
To bring the
He's gonna bring us
sugar
some
and tea and
rum.
rum.
Sure, yeah. I've been waiting.
You've been tugging this whale for days. You
The
do
only
see,
person-
see on the horizon, though. You think sometime during the night you may run into this storm.
Hey, Zyzzyx, did you prepare a gust of wind? Or some sort of similar wind spell that's bigger than gust?
I did. I did indeed.
Can Sally investigate the captain's cabin for anything of use?
So you did find the trident pendant, which was the symbol of Talos. That's not the 3 thunderbolts, but some of the leaders have been known to wear those.
Sally
but
take
other-
this pendant?
if you want to.
Alright,
Does
Sally
she-
now has the pendant.
Don't we have another pendant too?
The one from the blacksmith, I believe.
Yeah, if you took it from the blacksmith.
And she had the same kind.
Yeah.
So we got 2 of them.
Otherwise, there's nothing spectacular of note in the captain's quarters. You have the map and the sextant and the calligraphy tools. See a chest with some personal belongings and some outfits, but
Is there a hat that would fit Sally?
If you had
he was a
some
dragonborn.
cobbler's tools, you could, or
Yeah, pretty
leatherworking
big.
tools.
He was a dragonborn. He had a pretty big head, but the new captain, seeing that you're looking around for hats, she gives you a tricorner hat. Tricorner hat.
Tricorner hat. It's got a secret camera in it.
Yeah.
You can
I
scan
can
anything
detect life
on the
vitals.
horizon.
And then she goes, "Oh, you look very dashing in that."
Was it put on Sally's head or someone else's head?
No, put it on Sally's head.
Oh. Sally is now all about colonialism now. She's gonna conquer and subjugate native tribes.
One of the gnome crew members give you some of his old clothes and his old pirate outfit.
You have-
just you look adorable.
She pushes a button on her back suit that says "Yar."
Yar.
It's the
Yar.
same yar over and over again. Yar, 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 yar.
Well, at least it's better than the swear.
Well, that button's still there.
Should see if one of these sailors will teach you some pirate swears.
Please, no. She knows enough of them already.
Does Sally know they're bad words, or just think they're fun because they get a reaction?
She
Yes.
knows how to parrot them back.
She probably doesn't know what they mean.
Probably not. Or she
Sounds
doesn't
like
Just a
care.
child.
Sounds like Brice is talking from experience as a parent.
No idea what you're talking about.
She just knows that she's not supposed to say them.
Zorsashi, what are you doing right now?
I'm probably teaching some of the surviving members of the crew the various games I mentioned last time, Phanarona, Nine Men's Morris, and other abstract games that I learned from the shipping sequences in Assassin's Creed 3.
As you're teaching them the rules, and they're kind of keeping their mind off all the friends they lost in the past day, because that was pretty horrific.
I go, hey, we can play Nine Men's Morris. There's only 9 of us now.
Not a bad idea.
This is, Greg loved Nine Man Morris.
Oh,
More-
let's play
Morris
Phanarona
loved-
instead.
But from the crow nest, you hear someone shout, going, "Man overboard!" Yeah, it's not
Fair enough.
necessarily that someone fell over, but you see a body slumped over a barrel. Some ways in front of you.
Well, I got rope.
I let the the crew of the ship do their thing because it's their ship.
True.
They have a long pole with a hook on it, and they kind of grab the barrel with the figure on it, pull it upwards, put it on deck. It looks like a human female. Brings
Any,
it on deck here.
ew.
Gross.
Are they
Girl.
Are they breathing? Are they alive?
Go and check. Give me a survival or nature. Or
This is
no,
probably
I
a
rolled a
medicine.
medicine, and I got a 3.
You're not sure where the pulse should be. You start checking like on the forehead and on the foot.
She doesn't have a fever.
I try to give her one sober.
Phrasing.
I somehow do even more. I somehow do exactly the same.
Lemon comes over and rolls a 19.
Lemon just pushes you aside and checks for a pulse on her neck, and you know that she's barely alive.
I will use lay on hands and give her 5 hit points.
Katisha looks at her, studies the body. She goes, "I know this person. This is Captain Starling. She was the captain of the Uneasy Alliance."
What kind of ship was that?
Ship similar to this. It was a fine vessel. I wonder what happened to it and what happened to her crew.
I look overboard and do I see any flotsam or anything? Debris.
You might see some debris kind of scattered around. But not like there was a battle. Not as much as like a battle may entail, but something happened to their ship. And Lemon, as you give her these hit points, she kind of jumps awake. She bunch of water kind of like vomits out of her mouth, like she was half drowned, and she starts to convulse on the deck, and her eyes go back into the back of her head.
Now they cast Spare the Dying.
She just continues to shake, and
Let's see.
and she starts to speak in a much deeper voice than what you would expect from a humanoid woman like this. She says in a deep, raspy voice, while her body's convulsing, she goes, "We know of the ruined stone." He just continues to shake.
My horns perk up.
Oh
And
dear.
The ruined
she
stone.
continues.
The ruined stone. Yeah. You remember that
She
thing at the?
continues.
Oh, right.
She continues. "The ebon death rises, but cannot fly." And after one more moment, she says one more thing. "The bronze points the way to the green." And she just continues to shake more violently and violently until
Oh, hold
her
on.
body goes limp. Until her body goes limp and falls to the floor.
Dead?
You check for a pulse. There's nothing there.
Might anybody be able to speak with the dead? We could ask for clarification.
No, sorry. That's not something I can do. Ruined stone. That's the isn't that the thing that was at the top of that tower? That
It's mentioned, yeah.
What about the other one? I'm kind of lost on the other ones.
Ashi, remind me about your sight. Can you see things and other invisible things?
I can see invisible things up to 10 feet, and I can see through any magical darkness. Now, just to be clear, invisible does not. If something's on the plane similar to that, I can't necessarily see them, but my blind sight lets me see invisible things that aren't anything that isn't behind direct cover.
Zorsashi, I'll say that you see very briefly as he seems to pass away, kind of a ghostly visage kind of rise from her body, look at you. It's not of a woman, but of a man, and kind of disappear. So you think this might have been some kind of possession?
How dare you assume the gender of her spirit?
Yeah.
Well, true, but on the other hand, that did look like very much like what happened with the that wizard guy that we saved.
I relate the sight of the ghost and the possible possession to everybody else. We know of the ruin stone that never happens, and the Ibn Death rises but cannot fly, and the bronze points the way to the green. So what's all that mean?
You do remember Ibn Death was a deceased dragon in the Mirror of Dead Men.
Well,
That's what the lizard folks, warned you to stay away from.
Is that the big mound that we went into earlier on, or is this later on?
No, this
It was the swamp with the big snails.
yeah.
In the mirror.
We never got near where the dragon was. They were more to the west, near the coastline, I think, and we were further east.
Do we know what kind of dragon Ibn Death was?
Bony one.
Yeah. I think they told you that it was an ancient black dragon that used to live.
Ancient black dragon. So, well, it's not a bronze dragon. That's why do ghosts always have to talk in riddles? This is why I don't believe him.
That's right. He doesn't believe in riddles.
what about that? The widow. What was that last one they said?
The bronze points the way to the green. That could mean anything. Green could be grass, plains, trees.
A lime slushy.
Maybe we should make note of all this so that we don't forget this.
Just copy and paste it into like the group thing or whatever. Shared inventory. I'll go ahead and do that.
Can we have a shared notepad? Is that something that can be added?
I can give you a blank journal thing.
Yeah, give us a blank sheet and just share it with all of us and give us all editability. And then I'll add it there.
Finally, after a year.
We're taking notes.
Yeah.
Next time, I'm just going to take keen mind feat, so as long as things happen within a month, I don't have to remember any of it because my character knows.
Yeah, metagaming works both ways. The player doesn't have to know as long as the character knows.
Yeah.
Captain says, "Right, look alive. Something dangerous up ahead."
I look up ahead.
How far can you see?
I forget what the sight rules are because they are actually mentioned in some table somewhere. But if it's daytime, I can see pretty much as far as the horizon. I guess.
Well, didn't you buy a telescope?
No, that was 1,000 gold.
Do I look like I'm made of money? I know you can't see as well as I can, but do I look like I'm made of money?
Well, once one of us learns polymorph.
True.
Well, there is
What does happen is, as the hours go by, you get closer and closer to the storm. And as the rain starts up, thunder, lightning in the sky that grows dark. You all brace yourself, weather out the storm. This violent waves. And Zorsashi, since you were on the lookout for something, you do see not in front of you, but off to the side, a huge galleon that's kind of a misty green and transparent. As if it's some kind of ghost ship. You see it be struck down repeatedly by bolts of lightning. And you could have sworn that the clouds above it seem to have a face as this wrath is pouring down on the ship until it just dematerializes and the storm grows a little calmer when it does.
Oh, looks like someone got on Talus's bad side even more than we are.
I'm
Still
going
catch up.
to assume that is not a normal thing out here.
From where I'm from, I have never seen this kind of thing either, so...
Where
I
is
s-
this?
That was actually,
Out, oh,
that
way out
was
east.
actually, yeah. That was actually another encounter that I decided to skip because I wanted to make sure Chris got as much as he can get until the baby comes.
Oh, yep. And I actually know that the baby should be coming any day now.
Right.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, because we plan on we scheduled her to be induced Thursday night.
Hopefully,
We might have a baby
I don't
born
know
on Friday the 12th of November.
he just missed the good number.
I know.
Not to be anticlimactic with that, but you did get the relevant information.
Mhm.
And later on that day, you find yourself getting closer and closer to the storm cliffs, to the thunder cliffs. You see within the cave we'll see if there's actually something for you. There's not. But on the cliffside, you do see a small beach. It seems to be interconnected to a cave system, and several beach ships, either in the water or on the land, as well as some evidence of coral. And the captain goes, "It's still fairly stormy, not as bad as it used to be, but the waters are rough." She goes, "There's the thunder cliffs. Too dangerous for us to park up directly there, so you're gonna have to go by rowboat. We'll stay here as long as we can till you come back."
That's all we can
I will
ask.
Totally insight check that to see if they are telling the truth. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
She goes, "Trust me, if we were trying to get closer, we would just end up shipwrecked."
No, I mean,
Like all these other things.
will she stay and wait for us?
Oh.
Is what I was checking. I believe the first thing.
She says, "We'll anchor here as long as we can, as long as it's safe, and if we do have to find calmer waters, we'll return for you." And you believe her.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, do you have it?
For everyone.
Do you have any sort of signal or flare that we could use?
The one time we need Skyrite.
I didn't even choose that on my spells.
No one should.
Oh, I guess I could just fire a firebolt off into the sky.
She goes, "We'll be on the lookout for a blast of magic in the sky."
That sounds like a plan.
And then we drain all our spell slots.
Oh,
You're
not
just trying to
fu-
contact them.
I've got. Hey, Firebolt's a cantrip. I can fire it off as much as I want.
120 feet in the air might be enough. Oh, I'm
How good
so
will that
glad we
work
have a map for
in
this.
a
This
storm?
is so. I mean. Murook,
Wow.
I would like to. Lemon, can you get on the side that's not Murook?
Sure.
Yeah, we need to maybe. Yeah, we gotta maybe need to do some weight distribution here.
Well, I mean, Sally's probably pretty heavy, being made of metal.
Yeah. Me and Sally need to
Sally-
kind of be on the center.
Lifeboats were
Out in
tested
the
with
water,
the weight
she
of
hit-
70 men.
This is a very sturdy lifeboat, you can tell. But position yourself wherever you wish.
I'm gonna put myself on one of the paddles.
Same. Leave the 2 people with 18 or above for the rowing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Zyzzyx or Murook, one of you just get to the other paddle position.
Sally
There
can
we go.
paddle. She's
No,
Sally
believe-
is a machine.
I believe.
Both Murook and Lemon have 18 plus. So
Yeah. So I think it'd be best that we get on the paddles.
I'll go up and just be the being lookout for just looking at things. So
yeah, you'll be the Washington looming over the front.
yeah, because I have the eyes for it.
We'll be sure to we'll find some way to slam on the brakes.
I'm steering with my tail as a rudder. I mean, technically, I could just be a swimming. I could turn into some sort of fish and pull us.
Eh,
So you're like you're not fighting the waves since they're heading towards the beach, but it is rough waters, and you're do your best to not to capsize. And you get closer and closer to the cliffs, and Zorsashi, during one of the flashes of lightning, you see 2 creatures with leathery wings that were perched on the cliffs by the caves take flight towards you. And as they get closer, you recognize them as 2 manticores.
Manticores. I was
Oh,
thinking they're gonna be
sure.
friends.
Maybe
Manticore, ho! I point them out.
They're heading right towards you.
Well, that's not good.
I'm gonna draw a manticore hoe.
Alright, roll initiative.
and dead last.
Some thunder music. This is very calming wave music for supposed to be in rough waters.
Found an encounter where I can't do darkness.
There you go.
Right. Oh, you're up first.
So we, see how far this guy is. 90 feet.
They are flying, so you know. Obviously.
Alright. And see here how far are they from each other. 20 feet, okay. Right. So Sally could walk on water because she has a ring of fire walking. She's going to go
Water walking or fire walking?
Yeah, oh, so water walking.
Okay.
That was 30
Same
feet. I think.
thing.
Was that 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, that was 30. So speed is 30 feet, and these guys are now 60 feet. So that's exactly.
You can walk on water,
Mhm.
but it is extremely rough water with waves.
Ah, damn it! So I can't walk 30 feet.
So you can, but are you choosing to?
Yes, for the spell that I'm doing.
Okay. As you try to keep your footing on the water, why don't you make a DC 10 or a DC strength check or athletics check?
Athletics check. Okay.
I hate when I'm reading it out of the book and I always just accidentally say the DC out of the gate. I always do that too.
It would be kind of trippy if suddenly the floor underneath you starts sloshing around like a wave.
Though it doesn't appear to be a problem for Sally.
Right.
You're able to keep your footing. Do more exciting.
All right. So
More exciting music.
right around here, in between the two people,
Not bad.
I cast Fairy Fire.
Right.
That should it should be enough for distance to cover both of them in a pink mist from my grenade launcher of Fairy Fire spray.
Dexterity.
Shoot little pixies at things and they blow up when they hit range.
It's just a potato cannon full of glitter.
So this top one is hit by Fairy Fire. And you can see it glowing in the darkness and the rain, standing out much more than the other one.
And sparkly.
It's very pretty.
So the bottom one saved its check.
Yep, it did.
I don't know why, but for some reason when I cast Fairy Fire, it didn't take up a spot in my spell slots, so I had to do it manually.
Yeah, sometimes you have to press cast for it to work, and sometimes it works differently when you have spells that are given by different different ways rather than just knowing the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, as long as you're on top of what you've done.
Of course. Flying towards you, Sally. Wow. You can see it's a tail is out of a scorpion, has like nasty looking barbs at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it slings it 3 times as these barbs fly out towards you. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay, you're able to block the first one, but the other two managed to fly past your shield, and you take 18 piercing damage. Not 18, 13 piercing damage. It's one sticking out your shoulder.
Sweet.
Looks kind of cool, to be honest. All right, love it.
Let's see. There's not much I can do while still rowing the boat.
I guess you could row the boat towards.
Yeah. I'd say if there's something I could do as well. We'll end up casting Shield of Faith on Sally, which adds a +2 to your AC.
Your aura is 10 feet, right? 10 feet radius.
Yeah, 10 feet radius for that. For saving throws. This has a 60-foot range. And lasts up to 10 minutes. But is concentration.
I just need to make that part of your token, so
Oh, right.
remember it's always on.
Yeah, I mean, you can set. I mean, it'll get annoying at other times, but you can set an aura. You obviously know this, Joey, and then you can make it so whether or not you want us to see it or not.
And I gain another aura next level.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Try to rain sound effects. Zorsashi, your turn.
I'm going to take out my. Well, first off, I'm going to step to a proper spot. So I'm in the thing. I'm still on. I'll say like I'm in between those, but for gameplay purposes, I'm that square. I'm going to take out my crossbow and aim it at the pink one. And I think it is 80 feet away from me, so I stepped in the absolutely correct spot. 80 feet.
80.
So I will have no advantage on this, because no disadvantage is given. So, first attack.
Hit.
21 to hit. 4 piercing damage, and it is loading, and I think that means I only actually get 1 shot with it.
That would be right.
Regardless of how many attacks I have. So do that. So I just get that 1 attack, and as my bonus action, didn't want to hex it because it feels like there's only so much I can do now. I don't have a bonus action, so oh, I have that. Nope, can't do it. That'll be all.
Zyzzyx.
Alright, Zyzzyx is going to use Conjure Animals to try and call himself some flying friends to assist
Finally,
with this.
flying stuff.
So, what I am hoping for, I'm going to choose 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, and I'm hoping for a couple giant eagles or vultures or something like that.
Mine.
You accidentally get 2.
Deal.
You accidentally get 2 lions, and they just drop right into the water.
Two pseudo dragons.
The spirits of the sky to aid us in our time of need.
A penguin
So
shows
you
up.
could do. Yep, giant eagle. Can you give me the stats?
Yes. A giant eagle is 13 AC and 26 hit points.
Giant Eagle is in the SRD, so you will see it under the compendium if you need be, Joey.
What was it again?
13 AC and 26 HP.
Two giant eagles appear. Where do you want to put them?
What is my actual range on that? Let me look at that first before I tell you.
60 foot.
60. I mean, let's go ahead and get 1 engaged with so 1 just here, and then the other one is just going to be at 60 feet away towards this, so right here.
You can move them, but you should be able to.
I understand. You were telling me, not. Okay. And and you already rolled the initiative for him. Looks like you are good. Okay, and I, as far as bonus actions, I don't really have anything that I can do here. I don't want a wild shape yet.
So you do notice, as the birds are summoned, they almost immediately have a hard time, like, navigating these really rough winds.
Okay, that's good to know.
While the manticores seem to be having no problem whatsoever.
Very interesting.
It's like they're magically aided.
Okay. Alright, that is it for Zyzzyx. So then the Eagles are going to take their turn. The first one is going to the one that's engaged is going to, let's see, what do you do? One with beacon, one with talons. We're going to do a chomp and a slash. And I'm going to assume neither of those is going to hit.
10 and 6.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job, Mr. Eagle. So the next one is going to speed of 80 and go ahead and engage in there and try to do the same thing.
Remember,
Am I able to get fly 40 feet in the strong wind with a fly speed of 80?
Say for your initial turn, you're able to stay up, but as you fly further, you're having a harder and harder time.
Okay.
Keeping in the air, but you can you go there for your first turn.
Okay. Awesome. And then I am going to, since he is so sparkly, a little bit easier to hit, we are going to try to hit.
19 hits.
And that is 8 piercing, so I guess I'm pecking, I'm not chomping. And a 19 as well with the claws, 10 slashing.
This is that scene at the end of Lord of the Rings when the eagles come to fight the whatever they're called, the little dragon guys, the Black Riders.
Nazgul.
Nazgul, there you go. Zyzzyx go, the eagles are coming.
What eagles?
I just imagine them this flying, like materializing in a green mist and then this flying towards these manticores.
There's hobbitses on those eagles.
Yeah. Each one has little hobbitsies in their claws. This one's going to... The one next to this eagle's going to try to take a bite out of it and make a claw attack.
Figured
2 claw
it might.
attacks. They all hit.
Yep.
So as it bites towards the neck, takes 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then it slashes you with its front claws, and the first one's 8 slashing damage, and the next one's 9.
Wow.
Oops, wrong one. Here, let's reverse them.
Oh.
Sorry, I meant the one that was very
Got it.
fired.
No problem.
Those are good rolls.
Those were. But I hurt him too.
Murook?
Alright. Wait, does the advantage count as is it any attack against it? Like say a spell?
Roll 20 attack. Or
Okay.
a D20, any D20 roll that you make.
Alright,
Yeah.
well then I'm going to cast Firebolt on that shiny pink one.
For it.
And I rolled a 20.
20.
Damn.
Nice.
That
20
fire damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He rolled really well.
25 fire damage for a cantrip. That
5,
is,
10, 9, and 1. Yeah, a good roll.
yeah.
The ship mistakes that for us help signs like, oh, they need help already.
So, like, huge chunks of fur is just burnt away immediately. Parts of the leathery wings begin to kind of burn up, but luckily, since it's raining so much, he puts it out. But he is just roaring in anger.
I mean, yeah, I just sent a big old fireball at him. I'd be pissed too.
Donnelly, make another athletics check because you try to stay afoot.
These players can't be down.
21. I mean, you're just like exactly parallel with the waves. You know, whenever one rises, you
cool.
just kind of just
The picture.
yeah. You're like a. Oh, sorry, you kind of broke up, but you're kind of like a motion path and Flash along these waves. What do you do?
I'm going to try another fairy fire on the other one.
Want to use a spell slot just for that?
Yeah, it seems to be doing good with the other guy.
Just saying you have more to do after this, so I'm just letting you know that this isn't the dungeon. So I'll do a dex save, which I fail. It's another a pink smoke flare up to this one, and it too is affected by the fairy fire. So you have a neon pink manticore fighting eagles in the sky. They're glowing green. People will pay money for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Lisa Frank's wet dream. You know? It's like it's like Lisa Frank and Frank Franzetta had an art off.
You see Zorsashi with your true vision. This
I do want to know it's only 10 feet. It's only within 10 feet, so if it's further away,
yeah,
I can't see it.
So like right next to the rowboat, you see this wispy humanoid figure kind of come into your sight. Just a vague outline of one. And it grabs the side of the ship. And I want Zorsashi, Lemon, Murook, and Zyzzyx to do a strength check.
Save or check or what?
Save. As it starts to rock the boat.
+3.
-1.
20.
Oh, if it's +3, 2.
2.
With a natural 1.
Nat 20.
Zorsashi, you fall into the water. You're pushed by this
Don't
thing.
believe it, Ghost. I don't believe it, Ghost, but I'm going to stab him in the face.
Manticore. Bite. Claw. Okay, Brice, the eagle on the bottom is going to take 11 piercing.
Oh, that's a lot.
As the manticore takes a chunk out of its one of its wings.
Ow!
And then 8 slashing as it slash at it with its claws.
Okay. Zorsashi, can you swim? Have I seen Zorsashi swim before?
I can swim, yeah.
Okay, good.
He doesn't have a swim speed, but he was in the water last game.
Yeah. When you don't have when you have a speed, whatever the speed would be, it's difficult terrain, so it would cost me.
I kind of miss second edition, where if you didn't put at least 1 point in swimming, no, you couldn't.
That's fair. That makes sense.
I think if you don't have a swim speed, it's like difficult terrain.
Yeah, no, it's same because the other speeds are fly, climb, and technically burrow, but like only certain monsters have burrow.
All right, Lemon, your turn.
Well, regardless of that, I'm going to use my action to try to pull him back into the boat.
Always playing the savior.
Right,
Mom's a savior.
Lemon, give me a strength.
15.
Right, you use your action. You pull him back up.
Yep.
Industry reminders of Zorsashi to your north. That's where you see the outline of something.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna throw down my useless crossbow. Why do I even have this thing? And I take out my hand and I'm going to aim at the ghost if it is targetable. And before I actually do that, I'm going to cast where was it? Branding Smite as a bonus action. And I'm going to then Eldritch Blast it. First one. 12 to hit.
See it.
What was
It
that?
quickly moves. It says you can't see it since you're doing that. But you see the form just quickly move to the side as you fire your Eldritch Splash, and it misses.
I will fire my second one. A little better. 16.
But you knew it was going to move, so you shoot your
Ah,
other one in that direction.
I have two hands, so the initial hit will be this. A whole 1 force damage, but with the smite, I deal an extra 1d6.
I'm on 6.
Where's the smite?
Come on,
Shouldn't
15.
Eldritch Blast be doing like 2d10 by now? Or the fact that you can cast 2 of them kind of makes sense.
It's the fact that I can cast 2 of them. That's how that one grows. This should roll my smite damage. So 17 radiance. But I did branding smite. Why does it say I do an extra 1d6 necrotic? I
see
pressed
the
hex.
font.
That's why I pressed hex by mistake. So I didn't mean to cast hex. Explain VTT. This is what I actually guessed. So it does 17 radiant damage to it, and if it is invisible, it becomes visible
That's handy.
and can't become invisible until the spell ends. It is concentration up to a minute.
So, you see it was radiant damage, right? So, you see this glowing light kind of manifest into this vaguely humanoid shape in front of you. Murook and Zyzzyx, you would recognize this as a invisible stalker, similar to what you saw in the Dragon Burrow.
I basically, as I do it, say, "Don't rock the boat, baby," and that'll be my turn.
So that's the one who fell out.
Zyzzyx.
All right. So is this invisible stalker? Is he flying or swimming?
He is floating above the water.
Okay.
He has both of its arms on the boat,
Okay.
shaking it.
I am going to, from where I am, try to Thorn Whip him and hopefully hit him. For a 22. Awesome. So that's 2 piercing, that's fine that it's not a lot. But I do, if he is large or smaller, I do want to pull him 10 feet closer to me, which hopefully puts him, you know, within range of Murook doing some damage.
Indeed.
So we
I don't know how. However that works, I do want to attempt to pull him 10 feet closer to me.
trying to see the rules for Thorn Whip. Does
Oh,
it
I
say
can show
grapples him?
Nope. It is not grab. There's no effect whatsoever.
Okay. So the vines gets mixed up in the inner workings of this elemental. And you want to pull him next to Murook?
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, friend.
Hello? Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. I can't do it previous.
General Kenobi.
I'm going to take your
I smoked when I was
lightsaber.
I smoked when I was a teenager.
I want these eagles to make a
Studio
strength
Al.
saving throw as they try to stay
Right.
flying.
All right. I'm gonna. That's for one. The 8 is for the one on the bottom, and the 4 is for the one on the top. Which I assume neither of them are great.
I'll let you re-roll if you want to try do it proper.
No, that was what I intended to do. I figured I'll just roll it twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both these guys fall face down into the water. So they're essentially in the water right now.
So can they use their movement to get back up to the level they're at, or they were at?
They can both swim.
I don't know if they don't have a swim speed.
If you don't, unless the swim speed like specifically says 0.
Okay.
For this turn, for the rest of this turn, they're actually underwater,
Okay.
and they have to spend their turn, the rest of this turn, resurfacing. So they're
Okay.
underwater right now. Essentially.
It makes sense their swim speed would be terrible. You said by default it's half your land speed. Their speed is 10 feet on land. So, not great swimmers.
Or
Walkers.
50 feet.
Told you to summon penguins.
I had all this big plans to have the eagles grapple the manticores and pull them down into the water where I'd be a toad waiting for him, but that's
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, but I figured it's our first encounter on the way to the dungeon. Let's not pull out the stops like Joey warned us.
Zorsashi, this manticore takes its tail barbs, swings all 3 at you. 2 of them hit. You take 16 piercing damage. I want you to roll your concentration. Well, twice, so I want you to roll it twice, basically.
Which one attacked him?
This one top. Can you hear me, Mark? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was me. Because I'm far away from everything.
So you take 5 piercing and 11 piercing. I want you to
Okay.
roll your concentration.
I was going after the other eagle. Concentration. And it's a +3 because I'm next to somebody, so it'll be this +3, so 23. Thank God for your blacksmithing.
But yeah, do it for both attacks.
Oh, did I, what was the first damage? Was it 5 total?
5 piercing, and then 11 piercing.
Okay. Well, cast shield because I missed what was going on, so roll another one. This will be another +3 to this. That's not good. That's an 8, and it drops.
The invisible stalker turns invisible.
Darn it.
That's what they do.
I will cast Hellish Rebuke, however, since they did get hit on the Manticore that hit me. Needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
$13.
Just fails and takes 20 fire damage.
And it kind of starts to burn alive. Falls into the water. Right. Murook.
Okay. Well, I know the thing's in front of me, but I can't really attack it. I could hit in front of me, but I'd probably... it'd be a disadvantage?
Yeah.
You basically attack at disadvantage. You can attack recklessly and get normal.
You know what? What the hey? I'm going to attack recklessly and attack as normal.
Don't hit the boat!
Yeah, don't hit the boat.
24.
Hit. Hit.
Oh, I figured 50 damage on that. Hold on.
In Zorsashi, you can tell it's still right in front of Murook.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I tell him, you hit!
Oh,
Powerful hit.
9 damage.
Were you raging?
No.
7
It should be
damage.
Oh, 7 damage.
Fine.
Excuse me. I need to turn off. Pardon me. I forget that doesn't turn that off.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a toggle on D&D Beyond.
There is a toggle, but it doesn't turn it off when you reload. All right. I'm just gonna get it at disadvantage.
So it's
See
always
what
just the first attack?
It's always just the first
You,
attack.
No, you start it on the first attack, and then it lasts all your attacks.
Oh, okay. So,
That's what I thought.
oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Just take this.
15 hits.
11 damage.
Right. You feel some resistance as you wildly swing your axe in front of you, so you know you hit it. Sally, give me a strength, athletics check.
Uh-oh.
Your luck's run out. Your ring of water walking flickers, and you go under the waves.
Sinks like a rock.
You'll have a good fellow for us.
Blah, 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 blah.
Say hello
You
to
saw
us.
it.
Zyzzyx, turn it into a shark and save her. Nothing will go wrong.
Zorsashi, you see the invisible stalker grab the boat again. You begin to shake it. So once
Stop
Zorsashi,
it!
Lemon, Murook, and Zyzzyx to do a athletic saving throw.
But there's no athletic saving throw. It's strength saving throw or athletics check.
I know, you know what I mean.
I literally don't know what you mean because those are two different rolls.
13.
I'm not being pedantic here.
+3.
I do
Well,
need to know if
there-
it's strength or athletics because I have a +4 to athletics and a 1 to strength.
Athletics.
Okay.
Athletics check. Okay. So we don't get the plus
I've-
3 then.
How fast does Sally sink?
Oh,
Because
is
I have
that
those
the
teleporting
athletics?
boots that can make me go up 15 spaces.
Popping up.
You could
Okay.
use those. You're not actually sinking, unless you want to flavor
Okay.
it that way.
I think
technically you're wearing heavy armor. You're wearing heavy armor. You are sinking.
I am heavy armor.
Oh no, you are heavy.
Although I'm going to be loose with that, but if you keep failing your saves, you're going to go deeper down.
Yeah, imagine you just like fall upside down, so your boots are like basically floating on top of the water, and you're but you're upside down under the water.
Right, you all
Hey, that would work.
Athletics check.
My -2, but it was good enough.
For
No, at least it's not. Wait, is it?
they'll do 3 tail spikes. Whip, whip, whip to Zorsashi, Lemon, and Murook. I think they all miss.
Are those like flung barbs or something?
Yep.
Okay.
We have
Like a
ranged
porcupine
attacks.
So I was gonna say that's a very long tail.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry if I wasn't clear about that. Yeah, it's like a porcupine bar is being shot out. But they all miss, and they all embed themselves into the bottom of the rowboat.
Are they big enough to actually make holes?
Don't suggest that.
I need to know what should do. We gotta worry about that too.
Are they
He's not
iceberg
attacking the
quills?
Do they do boat damage?
If
Lemon, your turn.
Is that invisible thing still there?
it
Zorsashi,
moved, I probably would
you
have
can
said
tell-
something.
Zorsashi, you can tell him that he's diagonally to the right, upper right of you.
So I point to there.
All
A
right.
little to the left and swing.
I am going to swing my hammer at it. And I know it's a
Does not hit.
disadvantage. All right,
Does
and
not hit.
second one.
Lemon does not
Nah.
hit.
Darn it! If only it was advantage.
I'll get him. Don't
Right.
worry.
Zorsashi.
2 Eldritch Blasts at that motherfucker. Pardon my language. I am mad.
Hey,
Like
I'm
first second swear we've had on this show.
I swear
first
once.
one.
Parental
Yeah.
guidance is provided.
Provided.
Yeah, I don't know.
How convenient.
Daycare center. Sorry.
20 to
hits,
hit for
6
6 damage. Force damage.
Yep.
Second attack.
Advised. That's what it was.
Yes. 15 to hit for
15.
4 force damage.
Also hits.
I'm gonna move over in the boat so I'm closer to him. And do I have a bonus action?
You're seeing, as Zorsashi, you see him that his form is becoming weaker, harder to see.
I'll quickly say, "Keep hitting it, boys! It's right there!" And I'll stick my hand right into its stomach, and it probably goes through a little bit.
Whoa.
You guys can't see, but that's what I do. And I don't want to
geez.
use up any of my bonus actions at the moment. So, that'll be my turn.
Zyzzyx, your turn.
I'm going to use Thorn Whip on this guy, unless... Yeah, that's what I want to do. And maybe try and get him closer. That's going to be a big old no. Good rolls for me today.
You just throw out them dice.
Yeah.
Throw out them. Get a new computer.
Alright, so that is a big miss on him. And so my eagles have spent their last turn resurfacing, so now they are flying.
Give me another strength check.
Oh, I guess maybe they are, maybe they're not. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna roll it twice by doing that. So 14 for the bottom one, 11 for the top one.
They are. I should just say strength saving throws. Is there any difference between that?
That would not make a difference for the Eagles. They have the same.
The
And
one
they're not close enough to
farther
women,
away.
so.
The one farther away looks like it's going to succeed, but they both struggle to keep their beaks above water. Murook. Manticore has not been hit yet.
Yes, but I would rather get this thing that is shaking the boat and trying to sink us out. Okay, Zorsashi, it's right here, you said?
Yes, right where hit my hand. Well, slightly miss it with your axe.
I'm going to reckless attack again.
Oh no! Don't roll a 1.
Slice my hand off. Okay, going reckless.
And he rolls a 1.
But that 7 will hit. Or that thing will hit.
Oh, well, the thing is, it's disadvantage 2.
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry.
So it's disadvantage plus advantage because he can't see it, but he gets the thing, so it's a straight roll.
So yeah, I still roll a 9.
That one, but are you going to honor the nat 20 on that one?
Afraid not.
Oh man.
I might go with the number. I might go with the number on the left.
Yep.
All right.
Forever and always.
So
Good solid hit.
15.
Yep.
All right.
Did his nat 1 chop off my hand though?
The tip of your finger as you pull away.
So
Ah! I want that back later.
Do you have like long tiefling nails?
Not anymore.
Yeah, it chops off your fingernail.
Oh.
So it's just one.
well,
So,
not
you know,
quite how I would planned it.
Athletics.
yeah,
Let's go.
athletics. All right. Your water walking boots reverse themselves. You just go whoop. You float back up to the water.
Take aim with my crossbow and. Wait, hold on. How high in the air is he?
Oh, you'll be able to hit him.
No, but like how high in the air is he? I might want to use my Equa.
I would say he's let's say 20 feet.
All right, then I will not use my Equa. I'll
I mean,
take
you
aim.
can walk. You can walk now. You can safely walk on the water.
Yeah, but my range on my Equa is 10 feet. If it's 20 feet in
Wait
the
for
air,
a
that'd
swell.
be a waste.
Wait for a swell.
So I take aim with my crossbow, and I fire 1 arrow.
Yeah, you could attack it at. Normally it would be disadvantage. Well, no, it's probably still too far away. What's the thing on a Yiqua?
Oh no, it's supposed to be at advantage because I have them covered up. The Equa's this is a range of 10 feet.
Yeah, but what's the maximum range?
And
30.
30? Yeah. I'll go ahead and roll again since you might get a crit.
Right. So
sorry, that misses. Yeah, but you have to roll again. Yeah.
no, but I forgot to roll at advantage because he's
Yeah, so just roll
Yeah.
one more time and take that die. That's the advantage die.
Like, roll the
18.
for 8 piercing damage for the first bow, and
no.
18 for the other one.
4. Not bad. Everyone on the boat do a athletics check.
Nat 20.
23.
6.
I rolled a nat 20 and I rolled less than everybody else, except Zyzzyx, of course.
Zyzzyx, you are knocked overboard,
Ah!
but you have an easy time keeping above the water.
I'm a lizard.
Can hold his breath for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
15 minutes, I thought.
He told me in the jacuzzi.
Don't tell anyone about that.
That's great.
Hmm.
I love all our
Those
little
things.
in the boat thing, little caricatures, Chris.
Murook's the big one, in case no one knew.
Zorsashi does a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Murook, I'm guessing a 15 is good.
Yeah.
Right,
Bruce
so
is 15?
again, this,
15? No, 15. Shield.
So it does.
It does
Okay.
not hit.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
And you have
Oh,
that
you use
until
the
your
shield.
your next turn, Murook. Remember that.
Yep.
A 15 would have hit you?
Yep.
Okay. So it looks like it's going to hit you square in the chest, but you just puff it out, and like a force field appears, and it just boink. And Zyzzyx, the one aimed towards you, just hits the water.
Bloosh.
Alright, Lemon.
That invisible guy's still there,
Yep.
or shall we worry about the Manicore?
Is he still? Did he move at all?
No, he's concentrated on just rocking the boat. He's not. Doesn't seem to be moving.
Limit. Worry about the
man.
Limit.
He's still there.
Yeah, Limit. Worry about the Manicore. I got the invisible guy.
All right. Then I will fire off a firebolt at it. Uh, 11 fire damage. Oh, let me see if I crit.
Oh, sorry.
The Manicore.
No.
Nope, same.
She. Mark.
Zorsashi, sorry, I only heard she. So it's still there. I'm actually going to just go ahead and cantrip green flame blade up, and oh no, because then I can only make one attack. Because that's what I hate about that. So I'm going to go ahead and make just my katana attacks on him. So my packed weapon just materializes, and first attack. 19 to hit for 11 magical slashing damage.
Pretty good.
Then 9 will probably miss.
9 misses.
Just like still where he is.
So where he is.
Like, still there, guys. But he's almost gone. I hope. That'll be my turn.
Zyzzyx, you're in the water, but having a swimming speed, it's very natural to you. So you can just you automatically stay above the waves.
Wonderful. And Sally's all right now, right?
Aren't you jealous? You all aren't Lizardfolk right now.
I do a flip,
You learn
Yeah,
it from
let's-
the dolphins.
and it looks awesome. How high up is this manticore?
About 30
20
feet.
feet.
Or 20 feet,
I
sorry.
thought it was 20.
Yeah, 20 feet, yeah.
Can I cast spells from the water?
Yep.
This might be a dumb question. Okay.
Can you cast while wild shaped?
I am not wild shape.
Oh, okay. I thought he said you turned into a dolphin.
Oh no, he learned it from the dolphins. That was a flip.
You know. Yeah, I don't have any real good. Alright, hold on a second. Duration. to 1 minute. I'm reading Dominate Beast real quick to see if that's worth it. And it's not, because we don't really have. So we still have the invisible thing hurting us, or did Murook take care of that?
Me and Zorsashi are taking care of that.
Wonderful.
It's still there.
Oh.
And just for reference, Manticore is not a beast.
Ah, so it wouldn't matter anyways. Perfect. Okay, that makes all of the decisions much easier. Do I hit him with this Thorn Whip? 17.
Yep.
Alright, come on. Big numbers. Nope. A 3 and a 2.
No whammies, no whammies.
So that is 5, and I do want to pull him 10 feet towards me, get him just a little closer to our friends on the boat. If they want to decide to do something fun. Okay.
This will pull him down lower.
That's what I was going to say. You know, there's some math involved for what altitude he's at now, but we're not going to worry about that.
Have the Eagles do another strength check.
Come on, Eagles.
Strength saving throw.
Okay, so I think I was saying bottom, and then bottom is left and top is right. One of them succeeded. I'm not going to tell you who succeeded.
Wait, if you have to describe the up-down positions by calling them left-right, just call them left or right.
That's so much smarter. Okay, so
that's why you're in the water.
Left, right.
The one closest to you on the right manages to dive out of the water somehow, and he's back in the air.
Wonderful. He is going to fly straight at this Manticore and do some attacks. He is going to try to pierce him with his beak. So a 14.
Team will hit.
That does 7. And then the talons with the slasheroo. Shoot, just a 10.
Slasheroo? That's a kangaroo murderer.
Right, Murook.
Zorsashi, where is that?
Right there! I moved my hand slightly to the left this time.
I recklessly attacked it. Once more, I did recklessly attack it.
Nice.
6 hits. That hits.
This thing looking.
See, it's looking, as Jacob would say in XP to level 3, he is looking mortal. Meaning he's really low.
Alright. Well, memento mori and all that.
Give me a athletics check.
All of us in the boat?
What's just Sally?
No, just Sally.
Alright. Sally is going... So I gotta do my athletics check again, right?
Yes. 15, you're good.
I'm afloat. And I'm going to take aim yet again with my crossbow.
Hit Manticore, alright.
Manticore.
14 just hits.
Good, good. And then the second one...
23 hits. That's 2 though.
Damn.
Alright. You want to stay on the water.
Yes, because I look really cool. Also,
Right,
I don't want to be
people-
anywhere near that ghost.
Everyone
You
on
don't even
the
know there's a
boat
ghost there. You
give me
just turn around and you see us swiping at the air.
Yeah. Everyone on the boat, give me a athletics check.
Does the one I rolled count, or do I have to roll again?
Sure. Sure.
Oh.
This one.
19. I'm gonna take that 19. That's a good one.
Wait, you didn't need to, Zyzzyx, but Lemon will have to do one.
Oh, you're already in the water, Zyzzyx.
Forgot. I'm loving every minute of it.
I have to roll.
Yep,
Athletics.
athletics. As this elemental starts.
I am a rock.
You are a rock in the wind. Watch you soar. Hello.
So we can't
Hello?
see it. Oh,
What's going on?
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My internet hiccuped. Oh, what do you roll? Come on.
19.
19. Okay, you all stay aboard. All stay afloat. Manticore, though, turns to the eagle. Bite, claw, claw.
He's really only gonna need like one of those.
Yeah. As he bites this.
Oh, there he goes. Guess I'm the DM now. All right, here. Oh, he's back.
Free Vorpal weapons for all.
Yay!
No, there's only one Vorpal weapon, and you have to fight for it.
Lemon.
You there, Joey? Because you keep jumping out, and then you're not
Yeah,
saying anything. So
Yeah, he said my name.
yeah.
I'm going to keep going after the Manticore since they asked me to.
Nice.
That's a
What?
20.
At 20. Yay.
That 26 will hit. And the 18 hits.
30
How do you want to kill
damage.
this man?
Damn.
How do you want to kill the Manticore? How do you want to do this? See, I know that lingo now.
Aren't you fancy?
Yeah.
Ends up hitting it square in the muscle of its wing, and just sets one of its wings ablaze. And that like a fighter jet losing a wing, just splash.
Yeah, he just goes into a tailspin with a plume of smoke going behind him. He splashes into the water. Zorsashi.
Looking at this ghost, and I'm just like, raise the katana.
Screw you,
and just...
ghost.
Here we go. First attack. 11 probably doesn't
Miss.
hit. Second attack. Probably 12 doesn't hit.
Oh, does not hit.
And just like, ugh! Murook, kill this thing!
Can do.
I can see him, but he's too fast for me. And
Can do or
I don't
will
wanna,
do.
I don't want to burn my bonus action, so.
Zyzzyx.
Alright. Zyzzyx is going to swim around
Splishy splash.
to here. I mean, I technically don't. Oh, I do have swim. Okay, sorry. And I yell, "Where is he?"
He.
So I'm gonna swim to where he pointed to, and I'm going to try to channel my inner shark, and I'm going to try to bite him. For
You're
a
at disadvantage.
7. Okay.
Well, it's gonna miss. Yeah.
They were both 7s. I thought you said he was right here.
You
Not
just
here,
missed him.
here.
Have that eagle do a strength saving throw.
Alrighty. Alright, does he drown at this point?
Well, what's his con modifier?
Do fey creatures have to breathe? They're +1.
That's such a good question. I don't know.
They're conjured from the Fae, but it's still a giant eagle, is it not?
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's basically your con modifier is how long you can hold your breath.
So
Minimum
plus-
of. So he can hold his breath for a minute.
Okay.
He's still under. What's been 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Murook, finish this thing off. It's annoying.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna recklessly attack.
Miss.
Oh.
No, higher.
No, roll higher.
How?
So as you strike this elemental, it momentarily becomes visible, and if it had eyes, it would be going wide, like you hit him in the junk, and it goes ooh, and
Outside.
kind of disintegrates into the air.
I think he's actually gone this time.
I'd be like, yeah, there he goes. That is gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Zyzzyx, what are you doing? Get out of the water. You don't know
Go
who's
get-
been in there.
Go get Sally.
Oh, right.
I'm right here.
Try to do the.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't move until we are officially out of initiative.
Yeah, good point.
Let's say you are.
Right, so I have initiative, so I could make my way back to the boat, no problem. But I have to roll an athletics check again.
Joey, what's going on? We need some direction here.
Read what it says.
Okey-doke.
I just want to finish this up. Say, yep, run off combat.
Hooray!
Do I have to do an athletics check to see if I can make it to the boat, or should I wait for the boat to pick me up?
We're out of combat. You can just RP it now.
I go over to the Bluetooth radio and turn it back to the nicer music.
Yeah.
I do a front flip onto the boat.
Sally waits for a wave, and she rides it like a surfboard and uses the upward lift, do a really cool flip, and she lands on the stern of
Me?
the bow of the boat. Yes.
And cracks
I'll
straight
allow
through
it.
Careful, Sally. This isn't our boat. Well, that was annoying.
Yeah, let's never fight one of those again.
Is everyone okay?
I
Yeah.
naturally assumed we all are, but we should probably check. I got hit a couple of times, but I'm planning on once we get to shore taking a rest that might be somewhat short.
Sally, how many spell slots did you use?
I used 2 spell slots.
How many do you have left?
More than 2.
Do you think you might want one of those spell slots back?
Okay.
I'd say save it until we're dire, because if Mr. Levin here runs out of healing spells, we might want to give him that.
Okay, well,
It's a smarter option.
I can only do it once per person, anyways.
How long
it's
does
more than
your
once per day?
No, 3 times for a long rest.
Oh, that's not... Okay, never mind then.
Zyzzyx, how long does your conjure animals last?
Probably only a.
I think it might be a while.
Oh, up to an hour.
Okay.
Sally, come over here real quick.
You have about 15 minutes left on that eagle.
Well, he's gonna scout for us as we're flying, as we're paddling. He'll be doing a scouting pattern.
That don't seem that didn't look right. Okay, hold on. It's okay. Okay.
As,
hold on.
I don't know what you're. What are you talking about, Dustin? What are you doing?
Okay, you gain up to a level 2 slot back.
Does that mean I get 2 level 1 slots back?
No, you get 1 slot up to level 2.
Alright, I get 1 level 1 slot back. Thank you.
Right. So the eagle scouts ahead. He gives a warning. It sees something under the water in one direction. You're easily able to avoid it.
Nice.
As you're able to, as you rowboat by, you see the shape of a giant crab underneath the water, but you're able to go past it. I just saved you guys another encounter.
Aww.
I did.
Yeah, who wants
eagle.
to play Dungeons and Dragons? We just want to,
Well, this is a cool chapter, but like it's like
a lot of stuff.
before you get to the Thunder Cliffs, like these 10 things happen. And you get to shore. You guys see okay?
Yep, we do
Should be
also
able to.
see this over here.
There we
that's
go.
fine.
I had to zoom out.
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
So in the cliff face, in the small area, you see several caves that lead into the cliff face. To the north, northeast, you do see a newly wrecked ship with a number of people moving cargo off of it into further into it, but it's pretty far away. They don't see you. You barely see them.
Hey, Zyzzyx, why don't
Yo.
you send the scout? Why don't you send the eagle to kind of scout things out while it's still here?
If our trip definitely was less than an hour, I will. I'm gonna check my watch and make sure that it actually was. Hey Joey, do I still have this guy, or did the trip take?
You still have it
55
for
minutes?
a little bit. You have let's say another like half hour.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I am
sure.
100% going to send him flying around to look around.
You
See what-
basically see. Get a better look at the. Yeah.
Sorry.
So you get a better look at the.
And well, actually, so this isn't. I don't have like a link, like a telepathic link with these guys, do I?
Oh yeah, you don't.
It would say in the spell.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Some
I don't
creatures are
think you do.
friendly. No, this doesn't have anything like that. Nah, I can't do anything like that. He could come back, and unless anyone speaks Eagle, he can't tell us what he saw.
No, I don't think comprehend language works quite like that.
So forget that. He's just our buddy. He lands on my
And
shoulder.
I'm going to assume that he lands on your shoulder. He's as big as a car.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I'm going to ask Joey this. The spell says the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Birds
that
don't
would be-
have a spoken language.
Yeah.
All right.
Squawking
Well,
language.
if they did, it would probably be Arin, and I speak Primordial and would be able to talk. But I try just let's just see, and I say a few words in Primordial Arin and see if it responds.
That's a made-up word.
No, I can. Let me. I'll
Tries
tell
to
you
pick your eyes up.
No,
Tries to
he
pick
actually.
your eyes up.
No, he does understand Common and Orin, but he can't speak them. So he does understand you, but he just makes a clicking sound.
I say, "Yo, can you talk? What up?" But in Arin.
And yet, strangely enough, if you summoned a giant elk, you'd be able to speak to it. Because somehow, giant elk is a language.
Oh yeah, he
That's
understands
weird.
elemental language.
Oh, how funny!
He does speak giant eagle.
Oh, I guess yes, that's true. He speaks giant eagle.
Yeah, giant eagle. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's right here on my shoulder.
I unfortunately don't speak giant eagle. It's not Arin, so
And I really don't want to expend
It
the spell slot.
is
for
a
this.
language.
I could.
I mean, basically you'll
But it's not
you'll see there's a ship full of people. That's what basically.
I don't think
Says,
it's worth it.
What'd you see, boy? What'd you see? What's that? Granny stuck in the well? Oh, that's the name of the ship over there. I can see it on the side.
Pretty good. Well,
The SS Granny stuck in the well.
And the eagle does pantomime.
Oh man.
Right. So you want to. Your mission is to clear this cave system.
Well,
From
hold on. What's
cultists.
this over? From cultists. Do the people in the corner there, if we can see from this far away, do they look like cultists?
I'm not a fan of cultists.
Yeah.
A
Or
severely
would we think that anybody here would be a cult?
A severely damaged ship leans against a ledge. Atop the ledge, a handful of workers offload crates, boxes, and barrels from the ship. They grumble and gruze about this menial labor, agreeing that they did not seek the power of the Stormlord to be forced into playing the part of a glorified longshoreman. So these people are hauling crates off this boat, disassembling it, but they're not happy about it. They thought they would be doing cool lightning spells and stuff.
Folks, do you want to? I don't know if we have the time, but we could probably just, go up to the side here and take a long rest or a short rest and get my hit points back in my spell slot.
I'm down for that.
Unless you feel that urgency is urgent.
I'm good no matter what.
I got nowhere to be.
I'm gonna say they're too busy working to notice you.
So we'll step back a little bit to we'll get to a safe spot and try and take a little short rest if possible, Joey.
Fine.
Set the eagle on watch.
Well, at that
Oh,
point,
is
the
it-
eagle disappears.
Oh, he's not gonna be a very good watchman.
But I will take my short rest and I will roll several hit die. So let's see.
Luckily, I'm taking no damage, so I think.
Names he's
How many hit die do I get from a short rest?
Up to your however you have left, but we were at the sea for a couple days, so you probably left. But it'll be as many as you want to roll. Up to your maximum or whatever you have, and you can do them one at a time.
I suggest just using one. You're not that hurt.
can't tell him what to do. You're not his real mom.
Not until he goes back in time.
Huh.
Uh, 4, okay.
I think you might want to do one more die if it's that low.
6.
Well, I feel good. Look what I can do. I use both my spell slots.
Okay. Say you do this in the boat before you make the shore.
If you
And I
can,
want all
if
of
you
you
do
to
the start. Go ahead.
I want you to all make a perception check.
Say smell would be involved.
I want you to make a perception check.
I have advantage thanks to Eyes of the Eagle. So advantage.
I could have advantage since I have keen smell, but I don't know.
I'll just put my goggles down and
No, just
16 for me.
I don't see crap.
At least you smell it.
It's Zorsashi,
I
Zyzzyx, and Sally. You see lined along the beach, series of very thin wires.
I point that out. I point those out to Murook after conferring with everybody. We point them out to Murook, and who must have also seen me because he rolled higher than me.
Almost like a trip.
Would I know what these wires are?
They're like trip wires used for alarms.
Okay.
They look like magical wires or mechanical.
They look mechanical. Let's say
tools.
They're like
Arcanist tools.
right here, right here, right here. You're basically boxed in.
Man, we made a perfect landing.
But you know they're there now, though.
Yeah. I'll tell everybody just be careful walking over these.
Okay.
And keep sight of where you're going, because there may be more.
I think I did that a little differently than was supposed to, but it's fine.
It's okay. Would you like me to go first? How? Ow! Don't step on me! Would you like me to go first? Due to my eyesight, in case this cliffside gets... Is this a cave or just like a cliff area?
It's a
like
cave.
Just a valley?
It's a
It's a cave. So I've got the best eyesight out of all of us. Would like me to go first?
Yes, be our scout if you wouldn't mind.
I will stealthily step over the line and move forward so I can get better at everything.
Do a dexterity check with advantage, since you know the wire's there, as you try to step across it.
$17.
That basically goes for everyone as you're moving across.
Can I do athletics?
Yeah.
You're gonna strongfully avoid them? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, no, wait, athletics is strength, right? So no.
Yeah. The rule of thumb is that for things that involve muscle.
Yeah. You're doing
Athletics.
a dex save.
I don't think you're gonna like that.
+3.
I'll do aggro.
21.
16.
Real good.
And point of order, Joey, just to make sure, because you have been jumping back and forth these, and I just want to point this out, is that saves are for things that you generally try to avoid. Checks are for things you're trying to do, and skill checks are specific, skills based on them. And again, I don't mean to be pedantic, but there are different. I have differences, and our auras are different based on. So I just want to, make sure you know that.
What's that check, right?
You first said it was acrobatics check, and then you said it was a dex save, and you're like, oh wait, no, not a save. Do a dex check, and that's still not an acrobatics check. That's just why I'm getting tripped up.
For me, it's all the same, all -1.
Dexterity check to see if you can walk over the wire without tripping it.
I mean, it's the same no matter what for me. It's all -1s for me. So
Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not the. I am
You're
not
a
the
big
most
elephant
sprite.
boy.
I'm not the most sprite. I am not the most. I am not the lightest elephant on my feet.
I will look around the corner and up these stairs to see what we can see. Looks
That
like
way?
cave.
this is under a naturally occurring bridge.
Okay.
So you can see how far into that too.
Oh, okay. And I assume these little bits that I see here and here are water, so it probably dips down.
That's water. Yeah.
Okay. Do I hear anything commotion coming from any of these directions?
You hear
Proceed.
people talking down the tunnel to your left.
I turn around to Zyzzyx and I point to my eyes with two fingers, and I point to my ear with my other hand with one finger, and go over my head with my other hand, and I motion down towards the place that I just heard them, and then I give him a thumbs up.
Zyzzyx understands completely what he
Oh,
is.
that's good because I don't.
I know better than you know.
Do we want to pursue those and perhaps take them out, or do we want to just continue with the subterfuge?
I'm always up for a good fight, but I think exploring to see what we're getting into will help us know how hard to commit on each of these fights.
I draw a line. I draw a line in the sand, or a little thing in the sand, just to mark that we know someone's down there.
Man, and I don't have walk without trace or whatever it is anymore.
Paths without trace.
Yeah,
That's-
that would have been useful here.
Yes, it would have.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Is there? These are stairs.
Look like it, yeah. Oh, they are, yeah.
We just I'll slowly go up and just peek over if I see anything up there.
As we're moving, can I scan for more traps?
Yeah, you do that.
I do not see any traps.
You
I'll
don't see
take
anything
a.
else.
I'll take a look for some traps too, since I'm here.
Now I assume this looks over the like it's exposed to the area
Yeah.
below. It's not its own little room.
Yeah, so anything you see like this is like a sheer sheer cliff about
Okay.
doesn't
And
actually
this-
say, but I imagine about 10 feet high. You would imagine on a high tide it would reach above there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to suggest that we travel along this way, as we can, probably see some stuff in the distance from up here. But keep your head down.
Did I notice any traps around us?
You don't notice any more traps. They seem to be on the beach.
That's it. All right. Well, All right.
I'll just continue up and start looking around corners and what. Stealthily.
I still have those silent. I still have those elven boots that keep me silent when I move.
That's good.
So, so you see a sort of central chamber, with barrels and crates. Seem to be filled with loot. There's no one
I'm
here.
back here before.
There are several closed crates awaiting transport.
So we'll come back here on the way back, see what we can pocket.
What's off in this area that I'm at?
Yeah.
So, you're not gonna look.
Right now, I was just worried that Sally was going in another room. Shadow her.
You can follow the water.
We're not here to take things. We're here to stop the cultists.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking a few things while we're here.
Right, but
How
we
would
do
you
it on the
want
way
to-
back.
I mean, do you want to look at the crates?
I'll look at them. I'm not looking into them.
Okay.
Well,
So,
Zorsashi's, I guess. Well, I'll take a look in the grates.
So move there. The crates seem to be marked with what they contain. Things like spices, cloth, other things like that. But one of them is marked gold.
Can I investigate it to make sure that it's not booby trapped?
Give me a investigation check.
Can I smell it to see if it smells like gold?
Give me an investigation check.
Come on, man. Give it to me at least once.
It's not smell investigation. It's smell perception.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
looking at it.
The part of the skill says it's perception. Is one perception and something else.
Well, do you know what gold smells like as an elephant man?
Well, I've been around a lot of gold, so yeah, actually.
It you don't notice anything. This looks like a box.
It smells like a box too.
Let's see. What's that? I used to have something I could. I step slightly to the side of the box and I use one of my javelins to kind of pry it open.
You take your javelin. You pry it underneath the lid. You open it up, and it explodes. Way to roll a Constitution saving throw.
You know, serious?
You couldn't
As
smell that gunpowder?
well, it does
Me.
explode. It does explode with what? Do a Constitution saving throw, please.
Don't say
As it
Murook.
explodes with thunder, not
Oh.
with gunpowder.
13.
Are you telling me you couldn't smell like rain?
Okay.
It must have
You
been full of
succeed.
electin.
But the thunder does hit you. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take
A lot of dice. I hope they're D4s.
No.
D8s.
Oh,
Well, it's
Take
been nice.
You take 19 thunder damage.
it's not too bad.
That's triggering a trap. Everyone hears that.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
I think they know we're here.
Here,
I turn
that,
around at Murook and I give the Ricky Ricardo has seen
Sl-
Lucy mess stuff up.
Slow down.
Not only that, but
Spread
you feel something. You feel something wet and slimy coat your body
Blood.
as it explodes.
Was there?
And
Oh,
Zorsashi, you look one at him, and his entire nearly his entire body is covered with a green ink.
Oh no, it's yeah. So I was saying I turn around and I give the Ricardo sees Lucy messing up the show look at Murook, where I'm shocked, disappointed, and incredibly surprised.
try. I tried. I was standing away from it.
I pointed him and I said, "Go, get out of here! Come like this way. Follow me."
No, they already know I'm here. Y'all go.
Then
God
don't
damn it.
be there anymore.
3 seconds. Are you coming or not?
I'm coming.
Go. Let's go.
What's that circle thing in the water that I see?
I'm hoping it's
A life
real
preserver.
dip.
Um, hold on, I'm just reading exactly what this is.
The dotted ring in the water.
So this is kind of like a geyser
Okay.
that is periodically going off.
Zyzzyx, book it!
But you do, thanks to that explosion, you hear some rumblings to the south. Character.
That's
He
not
goes-
the right thing.
Hear someone yell, "Ah, that good-for-nothing thief triggered the trap. Go see who it is so we can throw him in the blowhole."
I think I found out what the
And
blowhole is.
you, after a few moments, you see a burly-looking man appear right opposite of you, and he sees in clear view everyone.
I hit on the wrong side.
Sir, I think
Sally-
I think your gold box is broken.
Sally holds up her trident and tries to convince him that they are cultists, just like he is.
Give me a deception check. At disadvantage, since you can't talk.
Who has the other one?
I was waiting for this to happen.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if I had it and I hold up and said, "Hey, I think your gold box is broken."
Do you hold up and say that?
Yes, I do. You want me to roll deception?
Yeah, roll deception.
Just flat roll or just with disadvantage?
Just flat roll.
Okay.
He probably has a hard time believing that
20.
this motley crew. Okay. He sees the necklace. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't a 20.
Yeah.
He goes,
It's a dirty
he goes
20
across
though.
there. He's like, "I haven't seen you before. But
Yeah, I just came
boss
up.
said..." Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I just came up on shore. I just got here and I was checking things out and I noticed something weird about the gold box. And well,
You're saying you just came to shore?
yeah, man, I was sitting by what's his name? He's a big old white, like dragonborn guy.
I'm gonna pipe in at this point and be like, I point over at the guy that came over. It's like, oh, he's been messing with you this whole time, man. You just face.
He goes, "We weren't expecting anyone else for weeks."
That's why we were messing with you.
I don't
You get
recognize
it?
you. I don't
Yeah,
get- What are you saying, Mark?
I'm trying to
What are you saying,
basically
Mark?
say
Sorry.
that I'm sorry. I'm trying to say to him that like we did all this on purpose to play a practical joke on him.
Yeah. It's all. I'm sorry, man. They were having a laugh on my part. They told me to go check the gold box to see if it was broken, and I set it off. Everything's fine.
gonna take him. It's gonna take him a week to clean off all that green gunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't recognize any of you. I would have known if we have an elephant man in our cult.
Yeah, we're the recon team. Of course you haven't seen us, you idiot.
We were part of the inner circle.
Get another deception.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 23.
This guy's like looking nervous, like he knows like something's wrong, but
Hey,
he's like,
hey.
okay, but I was supposed to tell the boss, whoever triggered the trap is the one stealing our goods, and I'm gonna have to do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's his name? I point to the elephant man.
You're asking
What's his name?
the cultist.
Yes.
No.
What's-
I tell the cultist what's his name, and I point to Murook.
I said, how would I know? I've never seen you before.
Well,
He's
there
getting
you
more
go.
suspicious.
Then how you know? Then how you supposed to tell them who set it off?
Because you're covered in ink.
Well, true. I was checking the trap to see if it was still working. It broke and set off.
Yeah, but you didn't know about the trap, so I'm gonna tell. I need to report this to the boss. And he just turns around and starts to walk away. What do
I
you do?
hex him.
Okay.
Just hex him right now, and if I get another thing, I will then teleport to him. 5 feet, right in front of where he's walking.
What do you do?
I hex him and I teleport. Before he can get away, I teleport right in front of where he's walking, facing it.
All right, he gets a few feet away.
You're gonna have to uncover some of the
Yeah, I know.
shadow, the fog of war as well.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Oh yeah, well I got nothing else, so might as well.
All right, teleport in front of him. Zoop.
Yeah,
What do you
just
do?
I'm marking. I just want to mark that I have concentration. And be like, hey, what did I just say? And I'm going to step up to him and I'm going to start trying to get in his face so he steps back 5 feet. What did I just say?
What did you just say?
No, I'm literally nothing. I'm just trying to confuse.
Yeah, because I'm confused.
Yeah, no.
It worked.
Mark does a good job of just throwing me for loops because he just says these random things and I don't know what he's trying to do.
We don't know what he's trying to do even when he's doing it straight.
Yeah.
Unless I throw darkness, then darkness works. So I'll do this a little better, more thing than a turn. It was like, hey, did I not just say what just that this was not what was gonna happen?
He goes, I really need to tell the boss, and
I push him.
points. You push him back.
I push him back 5 feet.
Push him into Sally.
Well, how did Sally get up there?
Climbed up. Guess he can.
Oh, okay.
Sally grapples.
You see. What's the reveal? These things are confusing.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. Yeah.
From the,
Oh,
on
is
the
that a whole
opposite
path?
side.
Is that a whole pathway that way? Yeah, I will definitely
Yeah.
step over there.
No, they saw you.
Oh,
They saw
okay.
you teleport as the guards are returning. And they definitely don't recognize you. And I think we can do it a counter. Let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
I still wanted to do the grapple. Do I grapple before initiative or after initiative?
You can grab him. He's too disoriented.
All right, I have him grappled.
Where's the tone? Where's the? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, don't forget the. There we go.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared for shenanigans at that moment.
Like, that doesn't seem right.
I
I
should
know
have
I got
prepared.
my
No,
As
no one
soon as-
ever is.
As soon as Dustin said, "I want to go look at the box," you should have known this was going to happen.
That initiative doesn't work. That's not the right initiative at all.
What do you mean?
7?
Yeah, it should have been 14.
Oh no! It rolls based on the. You have to put your initiative character sheet on roll 20. It doesn't
I did.
pull it from.
I did. It didn't pull it through for some reason.
No,
No,
it's
roll
giving you a
14.
+0. What is your initiative modifier? What's your dexterity?
-1, but I rolled. That's not what I rolled for it. If you look,
Right,
if
it
you look
makes
on
a
the log-
brand new roll. It doesn't take that roll. It makes a brand new one on roll 20. It's not related to anything you do on D&D Beyond.
See here. Alright, trying to see.
It doesn't have your -1 in there either. So you'd have to manually put that initiative modifier in roll 20.
I'm trying to.
You
Yeah, it's
roll,
14.
Dustin. You get a 3.
No, it says 14.08 on Roll D&D.
That was his original roll.
On
Okay.
Beyond D&D.
Yeah.
That was just.
Do one of these guys come up? He's got a crossbow. Zorsashi. 8 misses.
Misses.
One's gonna do the same thing. Nine misses.
Misses.
Murook. You can treat these cliffs as difficult terrain.
I'm just gonna cast Fireball at this guy here. Fireball.
I'm grappling?
Is that
I'm grappling
Yes.
at him, so does he get advantage on that roll?
Yeah. No, grappling just makes him speed 0.
.12 probably doesn't hit.
12 actually hits.
Well, he takes 12 fire damage then.
Nice.
Zorsashi, you just hear sneezing and coughing coming from that cave.
The cave to the south.
Yeah.
Can I see anything
Oh,
to the east here? Because I am standing right there.
Yeah.
Sally can probably see up here too.
You see
Oh.
Ooh, ladies.
Let me read this one. All sleeping though.
Wow, they must be heavy sleepers.
Yeah.
You ever after that thunder explosion?
Right, Sally, your turn.
Alright, so I had this guy grappled. Can I bring him over to this, like, geyser thing and throw him in?
Sure. That sounds
I would like to
cool.
do that.
Alright, do a strength check as he struggles. You're able to drag him along. DRCU. toss him into this portal. Push him down. Four. It's not that deep. He can stand in it. And nothing happens.
Yet.
Here, another shot at Zorsashi. 6 misses.
6 will miss.
Alright, Zyzzyx, your turn. Brice.
Sorry, I was on mute. So remind me how movement is working here. These look like little cliffs, like 5 to 10 feet that we can move up and down.
Yeah, the cliffs are going to be difficult terrain, basically.
Okay. Let me see. So 20, it would take 10, 5. Yes, I can get there. Doesn't really do me any good, though. Have you taken hits?
You can dash. You need to.
Nah, I don't want to get all up in there yet. I just didn't want Zorsashi up here all by his lonesome.
Yep.
Did you take hits from these guys?
They keep missing me.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I am going to do a little bit of magic here. Oh, yeah.
We'll say also, Zorsashi, you look in the room, you do see sleeping people, but some just seem to be minding their own business. Kind of munching on fish.
Can we tell
yeah.
what this person is? Probably not in my field of view.
But what person?
This person on the bottom down here, but he's not in my field of view, so never.
Doesn't seem to be taking any notice despite all the noise. Right, Zyzzyx, what are you doing?
I am going to... What weapons are the guys down here holding? I guess she's using probably wooden bows. Dang it.
Bows, crossbows.
What armor do they got?
I
want to use heat metal.
crossbows. You see they have maces and crossbows.
Okay. I want to use heat metal on them, but I don't want to waste that if don't have anything metal. So with a mace on him, then I'm going to take just the front right here, and he is going to have his mace heat up. And if he's actually in heavy armor, are they in heavy metal armor that I can tell?
They are in...
Okay. And then I pick his mace.
Leather
No, hold on. He was still... What armor?
Leather armor.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said they aren't in. Perfect. So then his mace, he is going to take 2d8, which was rolled up there. 8 fire damage. And he either drops it or it's Constitution saving throw if he wants to hold on to it.
Which person are you targeting?
The front right. That guy.
He lets go of his mace, which he isn't holding.
He had to unclip it from his belt. It was probably heating up his junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he still took 8 fire from that.
He drops the mace.
Okay.
It falls down to a lower level.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Zorsashi.
Resisting the urge to cast darkness or the horrible Cthulhu darkness, I rush southward, take out my blade, and then I will actually cast Green Flame Blade. Whoops! I need to hit first. So I'm gonna cast a Green Flame Blade. I need to make a melee attack on the one directly south of me. Natural fucking 20.
Woo.
So if you will excuse me, I'm gonna have to roll a whole bunch of things twice. So first off, 18 damage. And then I will roll Green Flame Blade again.
How much damage?
I'm calculating and rolling. So 18 slashing damage initially to the one. The same guy to the south gets another 13 fire damage, and then the one next to him gets 14 fire damage. And I'll say it'll be this guy directly to the left.
Okay. They're both looking very hurt.
So, well, hold on. So 18 plus 14. Are they both looking hurt if I did twice as much damage to one of them? Okay.
Remind me of the damage, so I'm sorry, what?
18 plus 13 to the one directly south of me. So it's 21.
Directly south. Yeah, he's dead.
21. And then the other one takes 14. So he looks hurt. Okay. Then I will look at the rest of them, and I will just go, "You're next."
Ooh.
No, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna point at them in a row. 1, 2, and go 1, 2, 3, and I'll turn to 1 with my sword, and that'll be it.
Attack or
No, that's my. I don't have another attack. I Green Flame Blade, so that's my turn. I am just intimidating them by the off chance that they are cowards.
I'm sorry if I seem oblivious to rules today. I don't know what's
No,
up.
it's fine. I mean, that kind of stuff happens. Plus, you're manipulating a whole bunch of stuff, so that happens.
Yeah. Heroin's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
So is Hero.
Runs up to you, Zorsashi. Oh, they get pack tactics. I didn't notice.
Oh no.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage from one of the attacks. This one
What
runs up
was
to
it?
you.
I might shield.
20.
What was 20? Yeah, it still did. So 7.
This one goes, "Boss, we found the intruders." He goes, "Boss, we found the intruders."
My hex drops.
All right.
Your hex is concentration?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
So I keep. Yeah. 11 misses. My AC is 15. 20 if I hit shield.
Oh, finally.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 11.
11.
15, 25, 30. I'm assuming everybody to the left are archers.
And I think they may be still asleep.
You can't quite see it.
Okay. Alright, just a second.
Sleeping icon of this thing.
Yeah, since I can't get there that anytime soon, I'm just gonna help Zorsashi by sending a firebolt at the one in front of him.
The hair.
I'm gonna hope that
24
hits. 8 fire damage.
Top the round. See if these people notice you. Yeah, they finally realize something's up. The one's not sleeping.
Oh, those guys, okay.
They're at least gonna check it out.
I'm gonna remind me to send you my custom icon, little token icons I made, and you can upload them and use them yourself. It'll give you a little more options.
I'll walk up. See Lemon right in front of him.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, which way to the bathroom?
this guy should have noticed you. He has a keen hearing and sight.
But not keen smell.
You're gonna take six piercing damage as she surprisingly runs into you and goes and slashes at you. See you, Lemon.
Okay.
Mace to Zorsashi. 20.
No.
Face to face.
He can't mace. He dropped it.
I killed the one that had the fire. The
Dang
fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Fine.
17 hit. Zorsashi is
Yes,
17
it
hit.
does. Yes, I was debating whether to shield something.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage. It's both these attacks hit
It's a
you.
flesh wound.
Right, Murook.
No, I can't really do much from where I'm at, so I'm just gonna. Can I safely firebolt her?
Yeah. Since you're going through allies.
All right. $22 for 12 fire
22
damage.
hit. Right.
Very nice.
Just roll hurt.
That's my turn. Actually, hold on. No, I'm going to take a step back because I'm going to be doing something next turn. If y'all can move forward a little bit.
Just take into account how wide these tunnels are.
I am, in fact, I have done the math.
And that's the elephant math.
That math being
Let's go.
tunnels can always be wider.
Let's take aim at you, Zorsashi, from across the chasm. Does a 14 hit you?
Misses, just misses.
Right. But her second attack hits. You take 10 piercing damage.
So lucky I want to cast a spell.
So finally, this figure that you saw was kind of sleeping underneath a bed sheet, kind of gets up, comes to the edge here. You see a drow man who's looking a little thin and sickly. He coughs and goes, "What were you thinking, trying to invade our place? I mean,
Feeling
this
gold?
is really stupid."
No, I've done
Take my-
stupider.
Takes a crossbow to use Zorsashi. You take 7 piercing damage.
What
And I
is the
want you to
hit?
make a decent.
What is the hit?
Oh, it's a 19.
No, I need the rest of the stuff. So yeah, I'll take the 7.
And I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Poison.
Dirty 20.
Poison tipped.
Okay, yeah. As you take out the arrow, you notice like a green liquid on the end, but you don't seem to be affected by it. This scout's gonna do a longbow again. It's again Zorsashi.
Mhm.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit. So I'll be
Take
missing
3
if I
piercing
just.
damage.
So I'll be missing if I just shielded, but I really want to
Take
cast
3
a spell.
piercing damage.
I took it.
Take 3 piercing. Mark. Take 3
took
piercing
the 3.
damage.
I took it.
Okay. And the second one hits you right somewhere vital.
Ooh, that's not
You
good.
take 12 piercing damage.
Okay. I'm looking really bad.
Sally.
Alright, what goes on with the guy who's in the hole? Nothing yet?
Nothing yet.
If I leave, he gets an attack of opportunity, is that right?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, so I'm close enough to whack him in the face, right? With, like, my fists?
I never gave him a initiative.
Because he's stuck in that hole.
Yeah. He's too worried being stuck.
So, am I close enough to whack him with my fists or no?
You are.
Do I get advantage because he's stuck in the hole?
Let's say sure. Let's just get rid of this guy.
Alright. Oof. None of those hit, right?
Nope.
Alright, what if I do Flash of Genius to get +3 added to that?
It would hit.
Alright, I will do a Flash of Genius to clunk him once in the face for 5 damage. And I will do another attack for 9. And then I will use my bonus action with my shield to knock him prone so he's face in the water.
Well, the second attack didn't hit.
What?
Roll 10.
Ah,
Roll-
damn it! Right, another. I can't do a second Flash of Genius.
Nope.
But since he is still in the geyser,
Right, but I still do the shield bash to make him go prone.
okay, fair enough.
So that way he's
One
submerged.
attack. The geyser still doesn't go off. But I'm going to say you pushed him down, then attacked him. I don't want to kill him. I don't care. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
He was stupid enough to be caught.
Death
think
by
I
sucking.
You gotta punish that.
Accidentally re-rolled this person, but Zorsashi, you're just in the way.
Mhm.
Can they see anyone else? They can't. So they're gonna keep shooting at you. Take 3 piercing damage. 23.
Okay. Took it.
They can't see anyone else, they're just going after you, sorry.
Yeah. That's what I've got to do.
It was a 16 hit.
Yeah.
Take 1 piercing damage.
Okay.
So this slug shoots you with his crossbow.
Yep.
Alright, Zyzzyx, your turn.
I'm
But-
bleeding
but-
profusely, by the way.
Alright, Zyzzyx is going to run up and is going to go past that person in the hallway to get behind Zorsashi here. So, if you want to resolve that,
She takes a swipe at you, but misses.
wonderful. And then we are going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Zorsashi here for 18 healing.
Thank you. We'll get some of my health back.
You are welcome.
I didn't think I'd take 14 attacks before my turn walk came back around, but otherwise I would have shielded like the first time and would have dodged most of them.
So when your turn does come up, something tells me that the bitey darkness might actually be a good thing.
Yeah. That's what I was concerned. I've got one of two things to do, and because of how bad I am right now.
And that is all I am doing. Yep, that's me. I'm done.
Well, I mean, you might want to take a step forward if you're going to move at all.
Me?
I'm talking to Lemon.
Oh.
That's not my turn yet.
It's about to be.
Yep. Zyzzyx is done.
Lemon.
All right. Let me just double check something real quick. Oh, good. That is a bonus action. All right. I am going to. Because the voices in my head tell me to, I'm going to move one step forward. And I am going to beat the heck out of this person that just stabbed me.
Both those hit. And I guarantee you only need one of them. You just smack her with her the hammer. They fall over.
All right, and since he's probably going to need it, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Zyzzyx.
What does that do?
What is that?
That is, I will do display in VTT. It is a ward that on a creature that until the spell ends, which is for 1 minute without concentration, any creature who targets the warded person with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack of the spell. It ends up canceling in advance if the person that is warded makes an attack or casts a spell that causes harm.
Got it.
Basically, you can't do anything.
No, you can heal, and you can do buff.
And heal, yeah.
Yeah, you just can't cause any form of damage. Otherwise, it stops. But they have to. Somebody can try to attack him, but they have to do a Wisdom saving throw of DC 14 to be able to. Otherwise, they have to pick a new target.
Now, would Conjuring Animals be a spell that affects an enemy? I would have to say yes. They worded that. It's gonna.
No,
affect
you are conjuring something. You are not affecting something. You are creating a spell that does something.
Yeah, you're not causing damage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's them that's doing it.
Yeah, they're not the spell. They are the what happened when you cast the spell.
Yeah,
got it.
To conjure them.
Yeah, Sanctuary.
Aw.
Zorsashi.
So if it wasn't so bad, I was going to cast something I hadn't done before, which was Shadow of Moil, which would turn all dim light around me in 10 feet into dark light, and I was just going to run away, because nobody would be able to see me. But because all these archers decided to have funsies, I'm going to go ahead and cast I'm going to go ahead and cast Hunger of Hadar.
A fun one.
Yes, and I'm not gonna do it over the archers because
Do it over the.
I need to be able to run away. That's the thing. So I need to pick these they're gonna do it, but honestly, they seem weak, and these three guys and this bad guy here, so I'm going to sit right here. I was, let me put the, nope. It's a 20-foot radius, I believe, of horrible darkness. And I'll actually put it...
Darkness. Oh.
Where am I going to put it? It's bad darkness. I'm going to put it right here over the guy.
All darkness is bad, but this one actually hurts people.
20-foot radius... Yeah, 20-foot radius of sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears centered on a point within range and lasting... Filled with a cacophony of soft whispers that can be heard from... and slurping noises that can be heard from 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in fabric of space, and the area is difficult to terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must take a dexterity saving throw to take 2d6 damage. And I'm going to... How high up are we again?
Say 10, the ground is 10 feet below you.
10 feet. I am going to...
It doesn't say. I mean...
Can I just, like, slide down without taking damage?
Yeah,
you can jump onto one of the cliffs and do that?
Yep, that's fine.
I will turn around and just tell Zyzzyx, don't go in there. I will jump down for probably 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and just start running around the back. I've got nothing else I can do.
Is that concentration?
Yes, it is, and I will turn on my icon.
Right. Start rolling damage for me, please.
Yep, so this first one, this is Hunger of Hadar. So he starts his turn there. He's going to take 2d6 damage. Take 7 cold damage.
He's gonna panic. Try to run forward. Let's see if he runs off the cliff.
Either that or he's gonna run into Zyzzyx, and that's
yeah,
not better.
He just starts running forward, but eventually he does run into you, Zyzzyx, and he basically stops.
But he's still in it.
Yep.
I hiss at him. I hiss.
He's gonna just swing wildly in front of you. Miss.
Disadvantage because he's blind, just to remind you.
Yep. Although they did attack, so does that mean Sanctuary goes off?
That's true.
A Sanctuary is for them to try to attack.
Yeah.
They do it beforehand.
It doesn't matter for this one because he missed anyway, so you can just skip it.
Well, the attack roll can't hit his ally though, or does it have to hit you?
He is not forced to attack somebody else. He just has to. He can't target who he was targeting.
Essentially, if they don't have an alternate target, they just lose their attack.
Yeah. And he's not forced to attack an ally. He's not forced to attack an ally.
But it has to hit Zyzzyx in order for it to trigger.
No,
right?
no,
it's when he tries to hit.
You roll.
Okay, guys. Okay, he rolled a 13 against Zyzzyx. That can't hit Zyzzyx, but it can hit the other guy. So does it hit the other guy?
No.
Okay. It's dead.
Did he end his turn
Once.
there?
He does.
Then he will take more damage.
It's on start and end?
Yep,
Yeah.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw of DC 14.
So he takes damage on the start and the end?
Yes, 2 different types of damage. He needs to make the save, otherwise he will take damage.
Okay. Dexterity?
Yep.
18.
Passes, so he's fine.
So he's just gonna run forward. Ah!
The next guy will take 9 damage. Oh, it's just using the same one before.
I'm gonna say he takes falling damage. He's really hurt. He just like tumbles down the thing, goes lands into the water. Still alive though.
Ah.
Murook.
I'm going to take a running start and long jump over this cliff.
Sure.
Oh Lord, he coming.
By the way, I have done the math. My long jump is 19 feet horizontally.
Wow.
He's got the strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
He doesn't skip leg day.
So it's like boom. You're like, actually, you don't hear anything. I still have those boots of velvet kind. So it's like
the ground rumbles silently.
it's like a minor earthquake comes, and it's like, and I go whoosh over the cliff, and I land right here. And that only used up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I still have like, I think maybe 5, 10 feet left. What do you think, Mark?
You started here.
I started here, ran 5, 10, jumped.
You've moved 20 feet.
All right. So 25. I'm gonna get in front of Lim. Should I, Lemon? Do you want me to get in front of you, or
You do what you want.
There's all just darkness in forward. Can everybody else see the aura, the black
Yes.
aura?
Oh, I looked down
Okay.
there. See. Oh,
Just want to
yeah.
make sure.
I'm gonna go 30, 35, 40, and I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna attack this one that's still sleeping with a. Let's go. You know, I haven't used this in a while. Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Since he's asleep, do I get advantage?
We'll say you kill her.
Oh, well, she just whoosh, and she just turns into an ice statue and shatters.
You know,
Face Queen, eat your heart out.
if you put that cloud over there, you could have killed 6 people in 1 round.
Yeah, and then I would have died before my turn came back.
That's when. Now then, you just hide behind Zyzzyx.
2 opportunity attacks.
Targets. This guy's gonna longbow. Both miss.
Alright.
Scout. All these guys will take a turn waking up, basically.
Yes, they gotta
If
stand
only
up,
I had-
grab their weapons.
I mean, if only I had an AoE, but I don't, so.
I'm already missing Fireball.
Ugh.
I know, right?
Fireball will totally ruin some of these encounters.
Unfortunately, I can't get that for another. Wait, Fireball's what, level 3?
3rd level spell.
Yeah.
I don't get level 3
Zyzzyx.
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
From the darkness, you hear this raspy voice. He goes, does this thing take my eyesight too?
He'll also, if possible, take 6 cold damage.
And you just hear this horrible coughing coming from that direction again.
Sashi's so
And-
gross.
Does he have to, and
If he ends his turn there, yeah, you will have to make a con save. Dex 14 con save.
So
You mean a DC 14 con save? DC 14
I'm
dex
sorry,
save.
DC 14 Dex save. Dex. I was looking at the word
dex
concentration.
save?
Yeah.
He passed.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage.
He forgot to wear a mask, though.
Longbow. Murook, you take... It's a 23. You take 9 piercing damage.
Oof.
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
You take 7 more piercing damage.
Oof.
Sally, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I'll go right over. Oops, wrong tool selected. Go right over to here. Right. Let me see here for some of these measurements. Okay. On this one here in the way back, I'm going to cast Shatter at level 3.
Ooh. That's...
What's the radius on that?
10 feet from the radiating outward, so it's going to hit every single one of them.
What's the check?
Shit.
Con?
Yeah,
DC 14
con.
con. Yeah.
Sucks. It's 8 thunder damage for like.
Yeah,
Do they take half damage on a? Do they take half damage on a fail, on a save?
So
Or have as much damage on a successful one. So yeah, it's either going to be either or. I got the spell out already.
Top one takes 4. One takes 8. This one takes 8. This one takes 8. One is 4. They hear the ground shake, and one of them goes, "Is the blowhole going off again? We should throw these intruders into the blowhole. Yeah, throw them into the blowhole. Let Talos sort them out."
Madam, I would love to see you try.
Longbow to Murook. Longbow to Murook. 18.
Hit.
Take 10 piercing damage.
Anybody got any healing?
Sally does.
No, you just went, so that don't help.
Zyzzyx
Right,
might be able to help you out.
Mark, roll for the thugs.
Oh, right.
Damage.
Where is it? Down here. 8 cold damage at the start of his turn.
Right, he runs forward. Ah! He gets falling damage.
Honestly, the falling damage has done more than the end turn. So this is fine with me.
Zyzzyx. For the
I really wish Zyzzyx had stepped one thing back, because I would have been able to cover that whole area.
Sorry. I was trying had to heal you.
Yeah, no, that's more important.
I guess you could have shoved me back and run. No, that would have been your action. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do kind of want to get up to Murook, but I just don't know if I'll be able to squeeze by.
You can see the dudes next to you. That's the on the ground.
Oh, well, I kind of want to get up and heal him, and I don't want to lose my sanctuary yet.
Yeah, that's true. Sanctuary does also work on attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, so
They're 10 feet down.
Yeah, they're below you.
All right, I'm gonna put Zyzzyx in the square. Is it possible to get there?
I think the rules are you can move through friendly people, right?
But then the thing is, like, is there enough room for me to stand there, or because it's mostly wall on that square?
I'm gonna say, Sally, you're gonna move back. You are there.
Aww.
Sorry, Sally.
The invisible hand of God moved Sally.
Yep. Picked you up by that.
Because Zyzzyx just let me just squeeze by you there.
I believe the actual either rules as written or a common ruling is that the space you can stand in has to take up at least 50%, 51% of standable area. or same for
Yeah,
recovering
so-
the spell. It's got to be like
Yeah, so
more
you
than
could-
half.
You can roll. You can save that other one.
Yeah.
That's
The
why I
Rook
moved Sally.
the Rook and King change places.
Alright. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna have to give you a second level because I'm running out of third level slots. Big roll, big roll, big roll.
No
Ooh,
whammies.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
A 12, Murook. Heal 12, please.
That'll do. I can give you back another slot. I can give you back a slot after battle. Or,
Oh, yes,
or I
that's
could do it right now, but it would take an action.
Nah, I
No,
don't
take,
know.
take down the bad guys.
But yeah, that's,
Zorsashi.
I will step back now that I know I'm clear. Still see that the darkness is up, and then I will step there, 15, and I will target this one on the bridge, for with my Eldritch Blast.
oh, just
Can you see it?
moist.
Can you see him? Is it
I can
magical
see through
darkness?
magical darkness. Yeah, I can see through magic. Up to my normal 100 feet or what.
Okay.
Whoops, where's my... I clicked off of it looking at the mark. Okay, Eldritch Blast. Uh, 17, unless you want to give me critical damage or advantage on it because he is blind.
How would that affect you hitting him?
Me getting advantage could get a crit.
Like, now explain to
I
him
mean,
why.
You're just making up rules.
He's effectively
Or-
blinded. Tax
Yeah, but
rolls
how
against
does that
creatures that
affect-
adva- I rolled an attack roll. If I get advantage, I could get a crit. That's
Okay,
what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
rules. That's the rules, I guess. But how would him being blind allow you to have
He can't dodge.
advantage?
He can't dodge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
that's all that is. He doesn't know how to dodge. So yeah, rolling. Just rolling again to see if I get a crit. I don't. So never mind. But I will take a second attack on him. He takes 4 force damage from the initial 17.
Okay.
And second attack. That one not gonna do it. 8. Oh no, 8. It's advantage. So yeah, slightly better. 10. That's like a hit.
And does not hit.
Yeah. And then I will
Now, Lemon.
sneak back this way.
Does Murook still look hurt?
A little bit, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Just. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else you can do besides hit?
Yeah, he can take the punches for you. He's going to move past everybody and start smacking some people. And on the way, gives you a level 1 cure wound. For 4.
Special.
Back as you pass by.
I just pat you on the shoulder as he runs past.
Pet.
Alright, 15 and 12.
15 hits. Why can't you just roll one higher? One in front of you falls over. So you didn't even try and it just dies. He just dies. A fire, it's bow at lemon. Longbow. Ooh, crit. 24. When you take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
This guy doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to go back in that darkness. So he's just going to ready in action. Oh, wait, this is the guy. Roll damage for the thing for me, Mark?
Cold damage coming at you. Nice 9 cold damage.
Why would it be cold damage?
It's a sphere of blackness to void of nothingness. So
Have you by any chance ever read Wheel of Time?
No.
nope.
Okay.
I heard good things about it.
I've watched
It's-
Wheel of Fortune.
Well, bit purple
See-
prosish, but it's all right.
You see this half-dead guy coming out of this darkness, Sally. And does a 17 hit?
It does not hit.
Takes one swing, but the other one hits you right in the small of the back. Critical damage, you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ah. It's not fair. I should take no damage. I should get healed by damage.
Rook,
I'm
Wait,
just gonna
run in
step
there.
up.
Yeah, run in there, release the smackdown.
I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I'm tempted to shove this one off, but I don't know if that's gonna do enough damage.
They are squishy. Just make your 2 attacks.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my 2 attacks. $14 to this one in front of me. To the south.
Dead.
Alright, and... $15.
Which one?
The one that looks the most injured.
Within reach.
Within reach.
Dead.
And there's really not much else I can do, I guess.
The one furthest to the left is going to attack you, Murook. Miss. From the cave, you just hear more coughing. Like he's coughing up a lung. And, it's like in this darkness, it's almost like he's panicking.
He'll also take 5 cold damage if that's a thing for him. At the start.
Doesn't seem to be moving though. He seems to be like almost like he's paralyzed in place.
Works for me. He'll have to make a. If he's staying there, he'll have to make a dex save.
Five.
Fails, and as tentacles rub against him, he takes a whole 4 acid damage.
He would probably like that. He's a drow.
That's why he's not moving.
I do wonder why it is dexterity for that. I would think constitution.
Apparently, his tentacles are rubbing against him, so I guess the idea is that
Yeah.
you'd be able to dodge the tentacles.
Yeah. Sal, your turn.
Alright, so for the guy that hit me in the back, I am really furious at him. And so I punch him twice in the face.
$16. That'll be enough to kill him. You just punch him and he hits the side of the wall. He slumps up against it. And he goes as electricity goes through him. He's dead.
And with my next attack, let's see here. Can I move here? Sorry, here? Where the dead one is?
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm going to try to punch this one in the face. Really hard, too.
Levin misses.
Flash of Genius. I get 3 added to that.
Hits.
It's not dead?
Dead.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to use my shield to knock this one. I guess if I knock them over the edge, do they take falling damage?
I think you have to do it on the one that you attacked.
Is that all? Is that right?
I think so.
You take. Alright, I will yield to this reasoning.
I mean, I think that's the case.
What was the issue?
Shield Master doing a shove command. You have to do the shove on the creature you hit.
Let me see. I don't think so, because I think it just says if you let's see, if you take the attack action on turn, you can bonus action try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you. So you can shove a different creature.
If I shove the one on the bottom, do they get fall damage?
They fall into water, but it's like ankle deep water.
Yeah.
So yes, they are prone and they take 2 damage.
And they drowned.
Fall on their back. Alright, I'm trying to move things along here, guys. These guys are too afraid to go in still. Zyzzyx.
Zyzzyx is going to swing his way back here and go after these guys with his tried and true trusty old thorn whip on there. For a 16, and if that hits, 7 piercing.
20 hit.
The closest
The
one.
one right in front of you?
Yeah.
7 damage.
Boom. And I got nowhere to pull him, but I'm gonna actually back away a little because he's still out of attack reach.
And you've lost your sanctuary.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's okay. We don't need it anymore.
Sashi.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. It's just I'm just worried about losing this thing. I'm gonna get if I get here, can I see anybody? Can I see either any 3 of these still living, or even him?
No. He's up too high. The one in the cave.
Yeah. Or if I get here, can I see one of these 2?
No.
5 here.
Say you can see the first one next to Zyzzyx.
Okay, I'll just blast him.
Actually, you can see them both.
Okay, well, I'll just blast that one.
6 damage. He looks real hurt.
Hit him again. Blast. 22 for another 6.
Dead.
I will use my last 5 feet to step out of my horrible thing.
It is horrible. I hate it.
I mean, they'd be dead if I just, said, "Hey, Zyzzyx, you could take one round of cool damage. You'll be."
I ended up using this spell in another campaign and managed to kill, like 4 orcs and like 10 dirges, all within it by basically casting it in a room, then slamming the door shut and barricading it so they couldn't leave.
Horrible.
You love to see it.
The one that just fell seems pretty hurt.
I'm going to hop down and finish it off.
She has a name. It's Brenda.
Had
a name.
12.
Blue. That means you got a 1 and a 6.
And
So you can finish off this other cultist here.
Yeah, now that I can actually see him, I'll head over and get this guy. $26. 12 damage.
Right, so basically, you just hear this horrible coughing coming from this darkness in this cave. He seems immobilized by it. And he goes,
Go ahead.
Gadrele, curse you! He goes, mercy! Mercy!
I took a lot of damage. Why should I be merciful?
Zorsashi, take it down.
I'll drop it.
It's a trick.
Let's say he takes another round, though.
Yeah.
Can you do the damage for me, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's my Hunger of Hadar? 9 cold damage, and I assume I drop it before the dex saving throw is necessary.
So you kind of see him on his... What's to say, you all? You make your way back up here. You see this this drow on his knees. Just a small puddle of blood that he's been coughing up. And as you get closer, he just looks gaunt and sickly.
Kick any weapons that he has near him just away from him, or take anything again that he might.
Sure, he has a short sword.
Yep.
Kick it
Throw
away.
it down the cliff. Throw it down the cliff with the base. It's probably still burning hot.
No, it's that's a concentration,
Yeah.
and I dropped it.
Who are you?
He just coughs more and goes, Govindal. And you?
We are.
Don't tell him who we are. He
I was
doesn't. That's,
talking-
That's it.
He says, I was talking to the pretty one.
Well, I mean, I always
Nope,
thought
not-
myself as more handsome than pretty, but. I know. I know. I'm missing.
I'm just a blacksmith.
I can guess why you're here.
Bad cold there,
Guess-
buddy.
He goes, Gods, I wish it was a cold. That sea witch cursed me.
Sally wants to see if she knows how to cure him.
You can tell this is like a magical illness, whatever's affecting him. And as you get closer to him, he knows there's like some like pus-filled boils on his face and body.
Sure would be nice if you had some friends that knew, I don't know, remove curse. No, too bad we're not friends, and I will just go take a look at his stuff.
Get away from my stuff!
I'm touching your stuff.
I have lesser
Yes.
restoration. Would that be effective against the gentleman?
Probably be greater.
You know whatever's affecting him. Only a remove curse. Do the job.
Damn.
A lesser restoration is pretty much just good for blindness and poison.
As Zorsashi, you find 250 gold pieces, 3 potions of greater healing, and a jade brooch,
Brooch.
worth 500 gold pieces. He goes, okay, you're looking through my stuff.
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna throw all that in the group notes. Who wants the except for the potions? Who wants the potions? I kind of want to take one right now.
Wouldn't you like more though?
Why do you have more? I start rummaging through the rest of his stuff.
Listen, don't get me wrong. My loyalty's to the Stormlord. That Gadriel, I question one of her motives. And she does this to me.
And who is that?
She's in charge here. One of the lieutenants to see if I have a name here. I want to get the name, so hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'd like to divvy up the 3 potions of greater healing, so I'm gonna just take one because I kind of, took a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
She goes. She's one of the lieutenants to Fairlife Stormsworn. She's basically in charge of this whole operation. She answers only to the Stormlord himself. If you kill her, find a way to cure this, my beautiful face. Give me my beautiful face back.
What do we get in return if we get your beautiful face back?
You shot me with a crossbow.
I don't regret it. But I have something that I think you would find worthwhile.
What would that be?
He goes, I have a family heirloom. Type of poison dagger. Might
Do you have
find
any daggers on him?
You search him. He doesn't stop you. You don't find anything though.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Didn't say it was on me.
I really don't like this guy right now, so
Yeah, he's kind of a douche, but he is offering you treasure.
I have rope if you want to tie him up, so that way we can come back to him after we clunk the boss lady in the face.
he's just gonna. Is this a cage over here?
Sure looks like one.
Does it have a lock on it?
Let's say sure.
Hey, do you have the key to that cage? Maybe if you have the key to the cage, we'll go easy on you.
There's a key right next to one of the crates.
Oh, I take it, unlock it, and shove him in the cage. You can make him his own little Erky Timbers.
He goes, reminds me of my time in the Underdark.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, Zyzzyx, what was that spell you did earlier? Heat metal as I clink the cage.
Don't.
Oh no, I'm not saying we do that. I'm just saying, let's in case he's some sort of horrible evil cultist.
I can make that a little uncomfortable.
He goes, I am a horrible evil cultist. Where do you think you are?
He just wants us. I will give this to you for safekeeping as an offer of my trust, Lemon, and I hand Lemon the key.
Thank you. And there's no reason for us to act as evil as they are.
I whisper towards him. It's like, hey, They might want to think otherwise, though. I give him a wink.
He goes,
He
listen,
gives him
you'll
a
be
mouth.
doing the Stormlord a favor of getting rid of this place. It's drawn too much attention. It's only a matter of time before ships from Neverwinter or Waterdeep make their way here.
Does the Stormlord ever show up at this island?
He says. He looks outside, saying that's his doing. He gestures to where the outside would be, and he goes, he almost sunk your ship, from what I understand.
That was him?
You know how many weaknesses?
He just laughs. He's the god of freaking storms. You don't stand a chance against him.
Well, we didn't stand a chance to get Cryovane, but we got rid of him.
He laughs. Trial vein. Just some stupid dragon.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to fight a god, because a god is nothing without a followers.
Listen, just give me enough time, I can get out of this cage. But I ain't got nothing against you. Take care of my boss. Cure my face.
How long do you think it'll take you to get out of the cage?
He goes, that's what makes it fun.
No.
You just don't know.
Oh, when's high tide today, good friend Zyzzyx?
Let's see. Do I know when night tide is?
Let's go.
He just laughs. He goes, you won't reach here. Ah, shoot, you're gonna move me, aren't you?
I don't know if Joey didn't realize that or the didn't realize it, but it's great either way.
Another character.
Hey guys, can we? I hate to do this.
Yeah, we'll have to
Probably
call
work
it.
with
We're
for
gonna
tonight.
call it.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up, but
But before we finish, there are two greater healing potions in the chat. If anybody wants or in the group inventory, if anybody wants them, take them out of the sheet and remove them from the inventory. Just so, otherwise we're gonna forget about them like we do all the money.
Also, I should add that by this time next week, I should be the father of a bouncing baby boy. If I'm not here next week, it's because Sally is guarding the guy here while you go off adventuring.
That's fair.
we'll
Just,
definitely be done.
just a suggestion. Simply assume that it bounces. Do not test it.
And
Unless you have a container of flubber.